And now, the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Hard-headed. Very hard. I'm hard-headed, but that doesn't mean I'm street tough. It just means I might have slight fetal alcohol syndrome. That's how we start the show. It's the Bonfire, Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. I'm Dan Soder. That's Big J. Oakerson.
You know, Christine thinks she knows somebody who had fetal alcohol syndrome. Is that a guess or you knew?
You think he had it?
Yeah, like I don't know if it was ever officially confirmed, but it was like kind of something that was said about him, and because I think he told like other friends.
See,
it's a little game of telephone.
By the way, I'm being honest when I say this. This isn't anger or attacking at all, but Christine or one of her friends banged the fetal alcohol kid.
Not me, my friend.
Okay, there you go. Well, there's the truth. Well, here's the thing. It's the only time my mom has ever got offended at a joke I've made. I was with my friends and I go, well, yeah, I can't fit that hat because I got the old fetal alcohol syndrome head. And my mom did the thing where she goes, that's not funny. And I was like, why are you taking this personally? Like, that actually might be true.
Yeah, that's like this is more about her.
Yeah.
She's like, little on the nose, Dan.
Yeah,
she runs off crying.
In 1982, the science wasn't there about what it did when you were drinking in the womb. And I'm all, oh, is that why I have the head of one of those fucking battering ram dinosaurs?
Bonk, you were in there just headbutting me in the pelvis and uterus. I needed a little nip.
It's like carrying around a bowling ball, like a 20-pound bowling ball. Your head was so goddamn heavy. I had to cut it.
We almost named you Kong.
Yeah. Your father thought you were the sketch from In Living Color, where you're just a head and 2 feet.
The head detective.
We had to pull your body out of the back of your skull.
You were tucked away. Your torso and feet, head and feet. They had to open you like an accordion.
In the Hartford hospital, he goes, hold on, Mr. Soder, can you please grab his ears? I got his feet. 1, 2, 3. And you have a baby boy. Oh, turns out you got a son.
They had no idea. Yeah. I don't know yet. Let's see what's in the prize.
You want to pop this egg open and see what color you got to paint the room?
You were born like the 25-cent dome, the little plastic dome. Ooh, what's in there? Is it a wacky wall walker? Is it a bracelet for a girl?
That's great.
Either way, I'm wearing it.
No, I want it to be a bouncy ball so I can just shoot that motherfucker.
When I was a kid, there was an age where if it was even a bracelet for a girl, it was going on. If I got it out of the little container,
okay,
it was going on no matter what.
I would throw the bracelet away. I always wanted the bouncy ball just in the middle of my street, just to rock it down on the ground
and just have no idea where it goes. Yeah,
it's the best.
It was a thrown away 25 cents.
Yeah, you're like, or when you could get remember the mini football helmets? Those are awesome. Where you put the logo on it. They have like the plastic tiny helmets, NFL helmets.
No, but as you say it, I realize now the reason I think I was a fat kid was because, was it Friendlies? What was the company that made the baseball helmets?
Oh.
Sundays.
Oh, I mean, that was at every park.
Huge.
Yeah, those were great. I had a San Francisco Giants one. I have a San Francisco Giants one because I bought
I was fat, so I would try to collect the entire league, man.
Was that your excuse? You're like, Jay, you can't eat this much ice cream. You go, I love baseball.
No, you don't get it. Yeah. It's not me. Hey, Lady Dykstra.
Lady Dykstra. If I get the whole NL East,
the dude. They call him the dude.
I'd like to eat more ice cream.
Baskin Robbins.
It was Baskin Robbins.
Was it? Did you get him, Lou?
Yeah.
No, he got a Mets.
Did you wear the Mets one?
Oh, they were tiny.
I know.
Silly.
I always, I think I got like 4 or 5, and then like anything when you're a kid and you're collecting shit, you give up.
What was the bet? Did you ever get into collecting at any age the Happy Meal shit?
Only the cool ones. Remember when Hook came out with Robin Williams and Dustin Hoffman?
This is going to be our age difference right here.
You were old enough.
I was past Happy Meal.
I was Happy Meal.
I was emotionally past Happy Meal at 3.
I emotionally graduated.
At 3 years old, I was like, this isn't enough food.
Oh, that's really funny. Oh, I thought you were going to go from the emotional stance where you go, oh, no meal's really been happy.
No, I'm saying actually just being like a little fat kid.
That's so funny.
Being like, just a burger and small fries?
They used to have these farm animals that had like weapons on them. It was like a cartoon that they were doing, and I remember McDonald's in the Happy Meal you could collect all of the different ones, and they had like rocket packs you could put on like a lamb.
Yeah.
It was like these farm animal ones. It's from the early 90s if you remember.
Yeah.
But those were the ones that the only time that the Hook toys and the Simpson toys were the only ones I actively was like.
Oh, I never saw Simpsons once. I tried to get all of the Muppet Babies.
Yes! Yes, I remember that
They
one.
did a Muppet Babies
Remember Kermit
one.
was on a skateboard?
Yes, I do remember Kermit was on a skateboard.
Yeah, that was the one.
The whole thing was great. The Muppet Babies couldn't get I had 11 Fozzies.
Yeah, that's the one. You know what? I always thought this was crazy.
You gotta fail and eat a lot of Happy Meals to still have 11 Fozzies. if that would have been a lot if I only got Fozzies, but I got almost all the Muppet Babies.
Yeah.
And 11 Fozzies. That's a lot of Happy Meals.
When you're 11 deep on that's pretty crazy.
That's a lot of Happy Meals, boy.
But I remember, I remember seeing the craziest thing ever with my friend Brian's mom when we were at McDonald's, and she asked what toys they had. And they were like, oh, we can't tell you that. She goes, just bring me the box over here. I just want to see what toys they have. My son's trying to collect them. And I thought it was the G-est move where I was like, oh, look at Kathy throwing down, just being like, no, what toys are in there? I'm going to get these guys want these toys. What do you have? And it's just some 16-year-old like, I don't know.
Oh, someone did that. 16?
Well, like working at McDonald's. I don't know.
Oh, I swear to God, I thought you were saying you were 16 and she was doing that for you, and you're like, which one you want, baby? You're like, I don't know.
I want the one with her on the skateboard. And then also
Kermit.
Also, I parked in the wrong spot. I drove.
Like, why are you buying Happy Meals?
I drove going to
16. Oh, Dan, that's a good picture. Oh, that's the fetal alcohol kid from Christine's life.
Yeah, well, he looks like powder with long hair.
Like that's true. He does look like, and it looks like one of his eyes is falling off.
That's why your mom gets mad.
Yeah, he looks like a Viking king that's been inbred too much. Samuelson the Great is the seventh in line of the heir of the same blood.
Do you remember the Sweet Dreams Marilyn Manson video where his eye was like going, the one eye was going all around, the other one was straight? That looks like what's happening to him.
Dad, can one of your eyes move on its own?
Dad, my friend doesn't understand my words. Can I hit him?
Dad, can I wear your bustier? He looks better in that picture.
That's his good side.
He does look like
Oh!
Whoa, that guy, that's some real The Hills Have Eyes face.
Oh! Oh!
Is he a...
What if it was one of them just Christine swallowing his peg?
Damn, what? I mean...
Is that his girlfriend?
I think that's his wife.
He's doing alright.
Good for you,
he's doing
dude.
alright. He's a nice guy, you know?
But he has fetal alcohol syndrome.
I think so. Like, I think legitimately.
Can you Google what most people look like who have it? Can we start deciphering?
Are they all similars? Like,
if it starts coming up with people who look a lot like me, this is going to be a very defeating episode of the Bonfire.
It's gonna hurt.
Yeah, if I'm all... That's why my head's elongated. Ooh. Oh, when they called me alien head, they were right. Ooh.
And then you just open your mouth and another smaller mouth comes out of your mouth. Oh, look at that the whole time.
Oh, my spit is acidic.
All right, that one in the middle is not real. No, that one's real.
Hey.
By the way, that doesn't... All of these could be Dan's baby pictures.
I mean, some of that guy's a good-looking guy. That's me. That's me as a child. I have fetal alcohol syndrome. Oh my God, Trish, why did you never tell me?
Oh, sweet
By the way, this is super fucked up, but every time they bring up a picture, it is fun just to say the hi.
Every time they bring up a picture, you just want to go, hi.
Do another one. Bring up a random one.
Hi. Let's take turns. You do one now.
Oh, these are all.
Get to one.
Hey.
Hi.
At the Bonfire SXM on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat.
We're putting up tons of pictures of fetal alcohol people.
Yeah.
Just do a Google search.
By the way, that is a fun game if you're bored at work. Just Google search fetal alcohol syndrome face.
Say hi for everybody.
And then just go, hi. Hey. Oh, hi.
Oh. You know what?
We're getting close, dude.
I think your friend definitely does.
Christine. Friend.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Dan...
I'm on the fence, dude.
...is questionable. How would you would know by now. You'd have found out.
Dude, that one is... the fourth, that one is so... I mean, that
looks like... Wait, do you have the picture of Dan freaking out when his mom's holding him down? Because they're not crazy far off.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, these kids... Oh, wait, this is actually from a Pinterest called Down syndrome versus fetal alcohol syndrome. Like, that's so, what does that mean? Like
What a battle of the bands.
Yeah. He goes, are we going to start fighting?
Yeah. When you're a fetal alcohol syndrome, you're a fetal.
Welcome to Goofball Alliance Wrestling.
In this corner, at a combined weight of 400 pounds, mostly in their head due to water retention, it's the fetal alcohol syndrome, baby.
And in this corner, no, this isn't one chromosome that's split into two people. It's several chromosomes, not enough, everybody. It's the Down syndrome kids. From parts they can't tell you.
Versus the wet bar.
From parts unknown to them.
Hailing from a place a pregnant mother shouldn't be, a bar. The fetal alcohol syndrome.
Hailing from a place where there's meth dealers that aren't afraid to sell to a pregnant lady.
You gotta drink while you're pregnant. Don't you understand? It's gonna make your kid a fighter. A biter.
What is this? He's gonna kill you. He's out there training for real.
Don't you understand?
He's in the trenches. He's licking the concrete.
These kids with Down syndrome, they don't feel no pain. You gotta get in there.
This guy's an animal. He'll kill you dead. He'll kill you dead.
He'll knock you into tomorrow, Russ.
Why did someone make...
He'll knock your eyes straight, kid.
Because
You'll be walking without a limp.
I'll kill you to death inside of 3 rounds.
Why did someone make a Pinterest page of Down syndrome versus...
Because it's the ultimate throwdown, man. What do you mean, why?
You go lion versus tiger, pish posh. I want to know Down syndrome versus fetal alcohol syndrome. The syndrome. What if it's called the syndrome? The syndrome?
The syndrome?
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
We don't need another hero.
Welcome to the syndrome. Fetal alcohol syndrome versus Down syndrome.
In the syndrome throwdown. It would be great. Can we animate it?
Yeah. We also get fired on our first Thursday show.
Can we animate it? Can we animate this thing?
I mean, we were talking about that from They Live. That was the beauty of South Park doing Cripple Fight.
Oh.
When they did frame for frame the fight from They Live.
But I mean, fetal alcohol is going to win that probably.
I don't know, man.
Are there any Down syndrome people that are sick athletic?
I think it's possible. Can you look up Down syndrome MMA fighters?
All right, dude. If you could do that, then we gotta get shades. I'm gonna jerk off in the studio. Oh, there they are. Oh, wait, no, that's still Christine's fetal alcohol friend. Oh, dude. Oh, bring up the fight.
This is going to such a dark place.
This is going dark.
Oh my god.
We need callers.
We can't though.
All right, get this silly goose up in the ring.
Dude, you probably beat the shit out of both of us. So, this is basically proving that he would be the anchor of the Down syndrome team in the Syndome.
Dan, on your most out of shape day, would you still fight the Down syndrome MMA kid?
Oh no. I mean,
Lou, 0 training on the street right now. This kid shows up in that attire, in his MMA gear. And he threatens you. Oh God.
Wait, so there is a fight.
Oh God. Is this him?
It's padded though. He's got pads on.
Huh?
It's him.
That's his head, Dan.
You can't go hard on a guy with Down syndrome though.
What? Says who?
Says me.
Is he talking shit?
Oh, that's right.
Is homeboy talking shit?
He goes,
Don't forget, you can't take the Philly out of me, son.
Yeah.
Down syndrome or not.
Oh,
I'll
you
put
gonna
you to
kill
sleep.
him?
I'll stretch you out. You come talking some shit.
Is this the fight?
Yes, it looks like warm up. I'm trying to find an actual fight.
They just do a dance.
I mean, it can't be like capoeira.
What do you mean warm up?
Like I think it's just like a gym fight. It's not like a fight with it doesn't look like there's too much of an audience.
That's fine. No, what do you mean too much? What do you think? You're going to see him playing in the,
oh, goddamn, Jacob just found a fucking great article.
He's going to be playing in
the only time,
stadium? It's just going to be local.
The only time Florida has ever done anything with a conscience, Florida stops an MMA bout between fighters with Down syndrome and cerebral palsy. Aspiring MMA fighters Garrett Hove, who has Down syndrome, and David Steffen. Who is this? Is this Garrett? Is that who we're watching?
Mm-hmm. I'd like you to point out, that the introduction for this, Dan, of explaining the rules to them was 5 minutes of video.
I mean, it's just starting right now. Pause it real quick, Christine, so we can read this article.
They're like, no punching below the belly. Huh?
He goes, okay, punching.
No punching below.
Garrett, when you want to hurt someone, you can't do that. But you can do that now. And he goes, but not later. No, now. Do you
understand biting, Garrett? Do you understand biting?
Or if they're just being super racist to the black guys fighting, they go, do you understand the rules? He goes, hey man, shut the fuck up.
I'm just saying, does somebody read them to you?
Yeah. Okay. So, Garrett was fighting David the Cerebral Assassin. The Cerebral?
So Al, I guess it's cerebral palsy, so the cerebral assassin.
Yeah, that's Triple H's name in, the WWE. I know.
Oh, then maybe his is, the cerebral.
The cerebral, is it well, they said that, he was set to fight 28-year-old David Steffen, who has cerebral palsy. And then, if you can go down, Jacob. It was a fight that was supposed to be a first of its kind. I'm gonna Don King this. Hold on. I'm gonna sell this as Don King. Only in America. Stupendous. Stupid. Dangerous. All of the things that you want in a fight. It was a fight.
Stupendous. Stupid. Ignorant. Dim.
Yeah. Capable of eating a lot of pies and kicking a lot of ass. It was a fight that was supposed to be a first of its kind. One of the both. Garrett versus David. A fight they've been dreaming of. But 5 minutes before the first punch, the state presented the promoter with a cease and desist letter.
Oh, wow.
Oh, they said of Garrett's dad said he cried. It genuinely upset him.
Well, every news does.
Yeah. Weather bums him out.
All news. He also cries at cartoons, so.
But his dad said he worked 8 weeks in training camp, training 4.5 hours a day for 8 weeks, getting mentally and physically prepared to do this. And, the fight was supposed to happen because it was being held on tribal land. They always get away with doing the most fucked up shit on Indian reservations.
We owe them!
No, we don't.
Send them our retards and let them fight them!
We owe them a legitimate fight, a real contest, not Tommy.
No, if it's palsy versus syndrome, that seems fair enough.
They go, where do you want to dump it? They go, give it to the Indians. And they're all, we are sick and tired of watching your weak fight for our amusement.
We send them our feeble so they can fight.
We would like 2 great warriors, not 2 discounted ones. Come on, man. There's no honor in that.
Come on, man.
You guys are dicks. I want to see a good fight.
Oh, yes.
Oh, so he has fought. Garrett has
his debut.
Dude, I think Garrett would fucking mop the floor with us.
Well, let's see. Let's see. Here it is.
All right, here it starts.
I think the other guy's got leg braces.
He's Forrest Gumping it.
Oh, they have the pads. They have shin pads.
Yeah, they have shin pads. All right, good footwork.
I mean, he's fighting a pretty sloppy body dude.
He's jabbing. He's kicking. Garrett's moving. Come on, Garrett. Come on, Garrett.
The other guy's muffin topping.
Oh man, he's got such fucking side fat splashing all over the place. At the Bonfire SXM on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. See this video we're talking about.
This guy's got
Garrett, who is a
rehab body.
23-year-old MMA fighter with Down syndrome. We're watching one of his fights. Oh, he almost connected.
I think the other guy's throwing it.
No,
I feel like the other guy's throwing it.
Garrett's got some pop in his punches.
No, the other guy's throwing it.
Oh, good kick. You think he's throwing it?
Dan, you're being such a good special education camp counselor right now.
Come on, Garrett. Garrett, you can do it.
What's the matter with you?
Come on, Garrett. He's gonna kill you.
Every time the other guy throws a punch, his core's going, Brian, come on.
He was like this, Brian, talk to him. Use your words.
What are you doing, Brian?
Brian, stop.
I mean, look at the punches this guy's. This guy's throwing it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Ow. Come on.
Oh, okay.
This is the town got together to stage an event for this kid. This isn't
a real fight.
Remember in Funny Farm when the whole town came together to pretend they were a nice town so they could sell the house? That's what's that. Come on!
Yeah, that's not
No way!
There is no tomorrow!
And dude, everyone's losing their goddamn minds for it. Look at his goofy grip.
I don't know. You don't know how strong he is. He could just be fucking.
Oh no! I think this guy is very brave in the ring with him because at any given point, this guy might, when he gives him his back, he might just rip his head clean off his body.
Yeah. It's like when they talk about chimps, they're like, you should never dress them up in human clothing or they'll tear your fingers off.
I mean, this is hilarious.
They're saying the strength. I'm not comparing him to a monkey. Don't be a blogger.
But this is a guy giving up.
I mean, this guy's not trying to fight. See?
What are we waiting?
He did go, whoa, silly. You're not going to put me in an arm bar. He did back out of that arm bar.
Garrett, I said no arm bars. I mean, alright, we got it. Right? Does he choke him? I mean, this fight goes on for another 7 minutes.
By the way, I'd like to disclaimer by saying, by the way, I got no gripe with Down syndrome people doing MMA and fighting and doing their I mean, I don't know so much about competing in it, but I mean like having that skill set.
Oh, no, that should be great. I think they should absolutely be able to train. I just don't know how
and this kid's tough.
I don't know how decent it is to have.
This kid's top tier.
What do you think the mindset of the guy is who's fighting him? Because
he's throwing it. He's completely throwing it. He hasn't connected
if
one.
If he wins, he loses. If he loses,
it's not that. I'm telling you.
You can't win this fight, so why get in the ring?
I promise you this is an organized defeat.
So you think, hold on, in the terms of
being nice to Garrett.
But in the terms of like, you think that some promoter was backstage and go, I want you to throw it in the first. Make it look good.
Yeah.
He goes, I don't know, maybe throw some jabs in his dumb face.
Yeah.
Go, hey,
I mean, this is the main event.
Call him dumb. He goes, alright, sorry kid, didn't know you were so PC. Anyways, I want you to dive. I have 60,000 on the kid with Down syndrome. Make it look good.
Up until the 3-minute 30-second mark, he looked
like he was
like a normal fighter, and then all of a sudden, he looked like a Down syndrome guy attacking.
Well, I think he stopped. He started pulling. Jay's right. He started pulling his punches. He started missing
the other guy.
The other guy. Oh, you mean Garrett?
Garrett just came at him.
Yeah. He came
all of a sudden.
The best way to describe it is Ralphie in Christmas Story. I'm not going to take it anymore.
Like if this guy ground pound you, he's going to be crying while he does it. I'm sorry.
And also, your head's going to be goo because he's going to smash you into the fucking
ground. He's going to pound you into oblivion for sure. He has no idea what's going on.
But I think the question becomes, no one in their right mind would try to fuck up someone with Down syndrome.
Right.
Like, you'd have to find a real piece of shit, who, by the way, I don't want to get in the octagon with him, if he's willing to fucking crush someone with Down syndrome.
With me, the jury's out if it's okay to fight Down syndromes against each other. But
well, that's for the Syndome.
Yes.
But they're on the same team.
That's happening in Syndome.
But the Syndome is taking fetal alcohol syndrome.
Oh, I bet we can get Dana White to get behind it.
Yeah.
The Syndome.
I'll tell you this, you know what'll really
He said
sell
there'd never be women in UFC, and now there is. You're gonna say now there can't be Down syndrome?
Can I tell you how we sell Dana White on it? Weight classes.
Oh yes.
So a welterweight.
He does love a good weight class.
Yeah, you have.
But we gotta give him like goofy weights though. It'd be fun. It's like
190 for middleweights.
No, it's like but the weight's gotta be like just like silly things for them, like bag of bricks or something like that. It's bag of bricks division, bag of feathers.
Yeah.
If you have cerebral palsy like this guy, does that level the playing field?
Cerebral palsy, I think
no.
It does give you physically you can't.
Does this kid have palsy in the fight video?
I ain't punchy. I got what you call a relaxed brain, but I ain't punchy, you know. It's just the way I talk.
It's just the way he talks, man.
Do you think he was the first mentally retarded fighter?
Rocky?
Yeah.
You call him Rocky retarded?
Basically, yeah. Retards love the zoo.
Okay.
You can't win!
See?
But he did win, Dan. You know what happened though?
Yeah,
he went there.
Second film.
He went there and he did win.
Yeah, in the second film.
You can't win, Rock.
Why don't you give Clubber?
So he gets to the end. I want to get to the end of this fight.
I like that you put Biggie on. He's like, I really like to watch kids with Down syndrome spit the shit out of each other. Bunch of goofballs running around. Bunch of thick tongues punching on each other. I love to watch it. Alright, go to
get a couple of doll teeth in here.
Yo, I love that y'all got tot in the mouth, punching on each other. Alright, go to the end of the fight, Christine.
Tell you what, man, I'm looking at him train, he's a strong kid.
Dude, he's strong as shit. I think he should train. I think that's great.
No, it's awesome that he's doing it. But I mean, I think If I was fighting even a super trained Down syndrome guy, I would try crazy. I would try like a flying side kick and stuff. Even things I know I can't land, but I know I'm going to land on the floor with. I'm like, I'll try.
Big J. Oakerson just tried doing a back handspring into a jump kick.
I'll fight him like I'm shadow fighting nobody in a pool.
Yeah.
You know, you're in a pool, you're
jumping off the wall.
Jump kick. No, not jumping off the wall. It's just in the water when you have your feet both in the air and you're like, yeah. You throw punches and then throw a crazy front kick with your back foot kicked out. I mean, I throw straddle kicks, scissors.
I would have done a double jump side kick.
Yeah.
Like Jean-Claude Van Damme shit.
I would fight a Down syndrome kid if I had to throw down with him, if it was sanctioned. I would try to fight him as video game as humanly possible. I would try cartwheel kicks. I would try one-handed cartwheel kicks.
I'd do this kick. Where I go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, essentially a crane. Essentially a craner.
A crane kick. Let's go to the end of the fight before we take our break. Our first break of the first mixtape, or lost tape. Should we not call it lost tape?
It's also not going to be the first. I don't think.
Oh no, it's airing in July. Is this airing when we're in Montreal?
Yeah.
This episode?
Yeah, it's not the first.
Yeah, we're coming from the past.
But it's all new, so relax, Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob.
Oh, let's see. Oh, he tapped out on a choke. He has no idea. He's eating his way out of the cage, everybody.
Here he is. He's got it.
He's chewing on the turnbuckle. George Animal Steel.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy underneath Jacob, I don't know how much you watch UFC, but the guy underneath was letting a Down syndrome kid beat him in a fight.
That's cool. It feels staged. Because the way the guy just kind of stopped trying.
I have such mixed feelings on this whole thing.
Whole thing, I feel.
I don't know.
One part wants to finger yourself. The other part wants to call a cop.
She goes, I'm hotter than a car that just went cross country.
I'm like, is it worse to not let them do this if this is what they want to do, but then it's being taken advantage of by people with, higher intelligence than them? I don't know.
The real person being taken advantage of is the guy who has to go home now and try to talk to his chick.
She goes,
look, I got the money for the car payment.
Dude, that's hilarious. He just puts his corner in a fucking,
he has no idea what's going on.
He looks so
Everybody
happy.
Dies! Everybody dies!
Yeah, like, oh no, Arnie, stop.
It's like when a bear just gets the trained bear just goes, no more!
But that, I think it's great for his confidence and he had a lot of fun and that's awesome.
Of course, it's a beautiful moment. I'm not arguing that.
But see, look, he's coming over and he's like, hey, good job, man.
Hey man, you're a really good fighter.
He goes, I tried real hard.
Did you really come at me 100%?
He goes, oh, dude, 1,000%. 1,000%. Yeah, no, I gave everything I had. No, I definitely tried. I'm sorry, I can't look him in the face and say this.
Like, no man, your rear naked choke was just too fast.
Yeah, you're just too good. You're too good. And by the way, then he's like, by the way, I gotta be back in 20 minutes for a real fight.
Anyway, so I gotta wrap this up and go in the back and loosen up.
Yeah,
I thought it was gonna warm me up more.
I'm fighting for King of the Cage at the welterweight division, but this was fun. I just wanted to do something to motivate you. I'll see you later.
Dan, I love hanging out with you.
I love hanging out with you
Let's
too.
take our first break. What do you say?
Yes!
It's Lost Tapes Thursdays.
On the Bonfire.
Crackle, crackle.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
His 1 hour of wreck.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she was insane.
She must have been nuts. She must have been saying crazy stuff that made her kill her.
Now the question.
She should have been like in that South Afrikaner accent, which I can't really do because it's kind of Australian, but not really.
You're not a full man.
I'd be honest with you, I'd fuck her.
Look at that.
Yeah, I'd fuck her even, with the buckshot in her face. Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah. I'm fine with that.
I mean, you're just basically saying you'd fuck
bodies together.
Bodies slamming.
Hey man.
Is her dad Santa Claus?
Still warm for a half hour.
Okay.
What?
Come on, bro.
Wait, let me see the picture of him with his nubs out.
So hot.
Let me see the picture of him with his nubs out.
Riva Steenkamp.
No. Go back.
Barry Steenkamp.
Go down.
Daughter.
Right there. Oh, look, man. Can you imagine that hauling ass at you?
Dude, that would be haunting. Coming out of like a swamp.
Just fucking a guy.
In the mud.
Just running on shin.
On kneecap. Going through the mud.
Like a sea creature? Oh. Is that amoeba walking? Oh, God.
It looks
He's coming right at us.
It looks like an evolutionary video just coming out of the swamp.
Is there any naked pictures of her? There's got to be some naked pictures.
Dude, Jay, I love that you still go filth even when they're on the afterlife.
What are we going to do? Hurt her feelings? She's dead.
Yeah.
I don't think Pistorius...
She is gorgeous.
I don't think Pistorius is getting fucking Sirius radio in jail.
What if he is? I'll hold you on next scene. I'm coming for you. You just putting his blades.
You're walking at night, you just hear behind you.
Or
you're like,
or you hear the blades. Is someone jumping on a 70s bed behind me?
I gotta oil these sons of bitches.
These have been in a closet in jail for 6 years. And I was in an old apartheid jail.
Is there, no naked pictures of him?
I'm looking.
Real nice, Christine.
Nelson Mandela. This man is made from robot.
Nelson Mandela.
I have spent my time in a cage. This man has been born in a physical cage. He is half robot. Let him murder his wife.
He's half robot.
Let him kill his...
All right, let's go to the other athletes until we can find the naked pictures. 18 famous athletes who are disabled. Pistorius right now, king of the Sin Dome. Next, Rocky What?
Oh, is this the guy?
Rocky Blair, he was a 70s Steeler, but I always fuck up his name.
Is he the one with the half foot?
Rocky Blair? How do you say that?
I'm gonna go with, Blyer?
Rocky Blair. Shrapnel in his lower right leg during Vietnam.
That's a stretch for a handicap.
That's not handicap. He's out. He's not a cap.
He doesn't count. He is not in Sin Dome.
He's not in the Sin Dome. Jim Abbott is definitely in the Sin Dome.
Oh yeah, he's where he rested his glove on his nub, right?
Yeah, he played for the Yankees, the Giants. Jim Abbott was
and they would slide the glove on real quick.
Yeah, so he might be, right now he's vice president of the Sin Dome.
The problem is, what
he
happens
just
when
take a grenade and just whip it at you.
I know, but when Jim Abbott, so here's the thing. He pitches the ball.
Yes.
He quickly slides on the glove to his pitching hand.
Correct.
It's a grounder to him.
Yes. He catches the ball, lops it in the air with the glove, balances on his nose like a seal, grabs it off, and throws.
He puts it in his mouth and spits it to first base.
I bet he stops it with his body. Like, I bet he knocks the ground ball down, throws the glove, takes it.
He just takes it with didn't have time to throw the glove on.
I tell you what, these don't make sense in June.
I'll give Jim Abbott. I'll put him in the Sin Dome.
Absolutely in the Sin Dome. Yeah, he threw a no-hitter. By the way, Merkface is back.
Can't hit when you never throw.
Yeah.
Because every ball just went up into the stands.
The guy's just like...
They lost 105-0. Mercy rule.
Ah, man. Oh, okay. She was in we're going back to Pistorius' dead girlfriend who was in FHM.
Was she?
That's the closest.
Solid.
Yeah, I mean...
I want to kill her and keep her.
Hey, he can't keep her. He's in jail.
Oh. Well, I'm sure it's what.
But he got 6 years.
Lord.
So is that manslaughter? What did he get? He must have gotten manslaughter.
Look at this girl from the knees up, David. Do you fuck this girl if she had blades?
Yes, 1,000%.
Me too.
I mean, I'm not even batting an eye. I go, get that Terminator ass in here.
I'm not going to bat an eye, but I'm going to keep him above the knee.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep all my eyes above the knee.
I'm going to grab her fucking, her sticks.
You going to missionary her while you hold the stick? Like the back of a doorstop. It'd be so great if she was squatting over you to.
I'd go like this. I'd start banging. If she was like riding me with her feet down, like kind of squatting, and then just have her jump up to the roof.
I actually like eating her box while she's squatting over me. So you just feel those blades are right next to your head the whole time, like
like you're licking a helicopter.
Oh, there's like grass on it and shit. She's got an LA gear with a piece of metal coming out of it. Like, oh god, this is weird.
Honey, do not move your right foot to the left, or you will slice my head.
You're gonna gash me with that sumbitch. You're a violent comer.
Yeah, you have to wear a samurai helmet that stops blades just to eat pussy.
Or I gotta put I gotta get 2 pieces of styrofoam to stick on either side of her blades.
Yeah, you just hear it squishing.
You're inside now.
Jim Abbott in the Sin Dome.
Yeah, Christine, you fuck Jim Abbott? I'd like to find out who would have sex with these people also. Yikes.
Yeah.
All right, who's this?
Natalie Dutoit. Natalie Dutoit? She is her left leg was amputated at the knee after she was hit by a car in 2001. Class of 01, Smoky Hill.
In 2008, she qualified for the Summer Olympics. Wait. The regular Summer Olympics?
Yes, for the Summer Olympics, becoming the third amputee ever to accomplish this difficult task.
Well, by the way, she's also from South Africa.
South Africa, why are you lopping off people's limbs and making them great athletes?
Yeah, hey, South Africa, why do you not like feet?
Yeah, stop shopping in the discount bin. Go get a full fucking grown human.
So leg amputated knee, and she qualifies as what? A swimmer, clearly, unless she's all wet from just sweating from doing whatever she has to do with one leg.
Getting dressed in the morning?
Yeah, that's her she qualified in solo dress. She get the thumbs up too. Nailed it.
Laugh so much.
The solo dress.
It's so fucked up. David Garrett is not. Oh fuck! This is the biggest stretch. NFL quarterback David Garrett suffers from Crohn's disease. Crohn's
inflammatory bowel. That's awful.
That means Pete Davidson's in the syndrome.
Yeah. So if you tackle him, it's like really. It's more if you tackle him, he just blows the fucking shit out of his ass.
You don't want to say. You don't want to say.
Oh god!
It's like tackling a water balloon. Like, if I grab this thing too tight, it'll blow up all over me.
Can we see the girl with the nub swimming?
Can you find a YouTube video of Natalie Dutoit? Natalie Dutoit. What makes her fast is what does not exist.
It's funny, like she pumps hard as she can, and she just swims in a circle. No matter what, she just goes.
That's from South Africa. That's Natalie Dutoit qualifying for the Summer Olympics, even though most of the International Olympic Committee thinking it was mean-spirited.
The human whirlpool, they're calling her.
Oh, here it is. Here's Natalie Dutoit.
Hi. Oh, Jesus.
By the way, I told you about the time I had sex with a swimmer in college, right?
No, but also Natalie Dutoit, what no one else is explaining is that Natalie Dutoit is also the only swimmer here who is wildly heavy set.
She's built like Brian Urlacher. She looks
but she only weighs as much as all the other girls because she has no leg.
Well, that's why she's allowed to beef up top.
Where's she at? What lane's she in?
I don't know. Look for the one with only one leg.
I know, that's what I'm saying. None of them are kicking. She's all breaststroke.
Oh, that's why. Smart. That way her one leg becomes like a fin. She's like a mermaid.
My leg is like a shark's fin.
Deep blue sea. My leg is like a shark's fin. Do we know
winning?
Is she winning?
She's 4.
Okay, hang on a second. She's in the Paralympic Games.
No, Summer Olympic Games, dude.
2008 Paralympic Games.
No, that's real. That's real. That's Beijing, 2008.
Yeah, Paralympic Games. They do a whole other thing for the caps.
No, that's the real Olympics, I thought.
No, buddy, it's real to them. They think they don't know.
Dude.
Could you imagine if I know by what that article is calling caps, it's like, did you see that one-legged girl barely lost to a person with irritable bowel syndrome?
Yeah. All right, let's go back to the list. She's out. So she's not in the dome.
She's not in the wait. No. She's in the dome. She's in the dome.
Yeah,
she's handicapped for sure.
Okay, then she's in the dome.
I was almost just that argument was more about her. I thought she was in the regular old Olympics.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. That's what the article said, and then it was the Paralympics. I believed that until you guys proved me wrong. Next up is runner Glenn Cunningham, whose legs were badly burned in an accident when he was a child to the point that doctors recommended amputation. He suffered through intense physical therapy and went on to compete in the 1932 and 1936 Summer Olympics.
I don't know if having Freddy Krueger legs is enough to get you in
I don't know if Nightmare on Elm Street's going to win in the Syndome.
He could be a cheerleader, like a male cheerleader in the...
Yeah, but with slacks on or else everyone's going to...
No, he's got to... No, I want him to wear like short shorts.
If we're
going... He's got to really wear it out.
If the Syndome's going real Mad Max, everything's covered except his legs.
Except his legs, yeah, like a Green Man costume.
Yeah, but like worse, like leather with spikes.
But just... and
his mouth.
Just those crazy legs.
And then his burnt legs. All right, Samari Roll is not handicapped.
What's his thing?
he announced that he has epilepsy.
All these guys have seizures. They're getting tackled by people.
It's called football. Now, Kyle Maynard is definitely in the syndrome, the opposite to the Oscar Pistorius. He's got 2 nubs for arms.
This says that he is
an MMA athlete. Kyle Maynard became the first quadruple amputee. He has no legs or arms to ascend Mount Kilimanjaro without the aid of prosthetics. All right. He's the king of the syndrome already.
I mean, he's got to be like the poster boy. This guy climbed Kilimanjaro, sure is, rises like Olympus above the Serengeti.
Yeah.
That's
I know.
Is this him? Oh, get the fuck out of here. That's like getting attacked by a little wolf. That's not fair. Oh, we'll be putting this up for sure. I mean, what do you attack here?
I mean, you have to do a Macho Man elbow. I gotta come off the top, yeah. Quit squirming around like a fish out of water, yeah.
I would try to kick launch him out of the cage.
Yeah, dude. I would go like this.
Like a soccer ball.
I'd give him a Yokozuna butt stomp.
I put my foot on his head and try to roll him up on my foot and kick him out of the cage.
Hacky sack style?
Yeah.
Dude, I would fucking...
This is not fair.
I would Jason Elam his ass and just tee up like a point after.
I would pick him up by his head and fling him out of the ring.
And hope he doesn't bite you like a snake out of a yard.
Ah, some bitch got my thumb. Some bitch caught me. God damn it.
I mean, you can't fight him. Now him you could go full go.
Of course, I'd power bomb him. I'd be like wrestling a baby. What do I do with a baby? I do all the moves I can't really do. Razor's edge him.
Dude, I think his core is super strong though. But I don't know what damage he's gonna do to you.
I don't know, but he's going for the ankles.
Yeah, I mean, he knows where to strike.
Oh my God, he couldn't put you in full guard. He can't get his leg around your body.
Squat on him. Squatty potty him.
Take a shit and put your feet on his back.
Oh man, that is terrifying. At the Bonfire SXM on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat.
It's not terrifying.
I mean, dude, speak for yourself, but anything, I'm a tall man. It's like when elephants don't like mice. I don't like someone running at my ankle.
Dan, you can't even kick him and he catches your foot. He can't catch you. He has no hands.
Yeah, but then you just feel his nub rubbing against your ankle.
I'm gonna climb you like Kilimanjaro.
Hello, Mount Dan. That's what I named you.
I'm gonna be the first person to ascend Mount Soder, you queef. Get over here.
I'm gonna bite my way to the top.
Jumping nipple clamp. Jumping nipple bite.
So Kyle Maynard is 1,000% in the syndrome.
I mean, he's a favorite.
Yeah, I don't know.
Now, who wins fantasy fight? Kyle Maynard versus G Money.
Oh, dude. I think Maynard is doing a lot of damage.
You think so?
Yes.
He's coming in?
I don't know, though. G Money he has hands.
What if he just jumps into your butthole? What if Kyle Maynard jumps into your butthole and beats you from the inside?
He like controls you? You're like, guys, it's not me. I promise it's not me. This is Kyle Maynard on ABC's.
It's like Wrath of Khan when those things went in their ear.
He's a human earworm.
Yeah, he's an earwig.
Earwig, yeah. So this is him wrestling in high school.
It's not fair!
Oh, his dad's yelling at him?
Listen, I realized life wasn't fair for Kyle Maynard in getting no arms and legs, but it's not fair to have to wrestle a guy who's got no arms and no legs. What do you grapple with?
Is it weird that almost like if
he had... Throw him in an arm bar. Oh, wait.
Yeah. No.
Oh, get him in a knee bar. Never mind. Put him in a figure four. Oh, Christ.
Yeah. The defeated other coach.
Control the wrist. Oh, son of a bitch.
Arm. Come on.
Grab by the head and fling him out of that fucking octagon.
I don't know. Hit him like a pillow in a pillow fight. Pick him up by...
God, he's so much in better shape than me than I could ever be.
Here's my question.
Look at his tire feet.
Hold on.
He puts tires on his feet.
That's his winter tread?
Trying to get out of the snow.
I don't know.
Heavy snowfall last night. Dumped about 3 feet on me.
I gotta put my chains on my nose.
Like a city bus in Russia.
Dude, this is my question. This is an honest question. If he has all 4 limbs, is he an alpha asshole?
He's probably an alpha asshole like this. Quite honestly.
No, because I think he knows something about,
you think he's crushing modesty. Now, Tom Dempsey.
That doesn't count. He had a square foot.
It doesn't count only because his,
he was born without toes on his right foot and no fingers on his right hand.
It actually gave him a severe advantage.
Yeah, because he just had a box foot.
Yeah.
It's like swinging one of those fucking carnival hammers at a football.
Still has the,
Boing. It's a dead foot. All right, Jessica Long, what does she suffer from? Oh, wait, her legs were amputated.
Due to fibular...
Hemimelia? Yeah, I mean, we're not the ones to read that.
She had fibular hemimelia. I got it.
So she holds the world record in 13 Paralympic. Thank you for putting Paralympic in the event, or in the article.
What is she? It's a birth
Fibular
defect.
hemimelia is a birth defect where part of the fibular bone is missing. So she has no fibula.
She has foot deformity and knee deformities. All right, so she got the amputation. Go up.
She was born in Russia, raised in the United States.
Hot chick.
Very beautiful.
Is she in... What does she do?
She's a swimmer in the Paralympic Games.
Well, it says she holds in Paralympic events.
Oh, you think she's...
And then she has a sneaker next to her on her foot that is also next to her.
Do you think her coach does that to mock her?
Put her legs next to her?
No, put
Swim back to your legs!
Do you miss your feet? Swim to them.
Swim!
You get in the water, you come in, I'm a mermaid, out a lady.
What,
I have called you Ariel. You're not a little mermaid.
What does she do?
Wow. Look at the fucking hardware she's got.
So it's all swimming. Oh, wait. And then rock climbing, speed climbing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't count. You're not pulling up enough body weight.
All right.
Dude, if I had no legs, I could do chin-ups. That's all I'm saying.
Well, that's a good argument. That is a solid argument.
She's won everything, though.
She's too active for me.
Oh, my God.
I'd be like, I thought those less legs would make you less active.
Then he goes, and then someone who's competing against her pays somebody to come bash her knees in, and she just laughs at them.
Instead of what?
It just knocks her fucking bottom of her leg off.
She goes, why? Why? But could you imagine? Could you imagine if I really? That didn't hurt. You're dumb.
Oh my God, you knocked the bottom of my leg. You dumb bitch, I'll be swimming.
Yeah. Swish. I see you in the water. Next up is Alana Nichols. Wait, so hold on. Who was the last one? We didn't vote.
The swimmer girl.
She's in the Syndome, obviously. Jessica Long is
in the Syndome.
All right. She has to be.
Yeah.
Alana Nichols. 2000, Alana Nichols became paralyzed from the waist down after a snowboarding accident. She since went on to play basketball in the Paralympics and to win 2 gold medals for alpine skiing in the 2010 Winter Paralympic Games.
How do you ski when you can't feel your legs?
I think you're in a sitting ski.
That's not skiing now. That's like sitting and someone pushing you down a hill.
That's sledding? That's competitive sledding?
Is that essentially toboggan? She might be out.
I don't know. Bring up her. I mean, she's paralyzed.
Can we see how she got paralyzed? Can we see the snowboarding accident? She got paralyzed in? Because then, maybe I'll give it to her.
What you're saying? If it's like nasty, if it's one of those ones where
but if she just fell, like just going down normally, I'm not impressed. But if she did try to pull off like a triple Lutz, I'll give it to her.
I don't think you can pull a triple Lutz on a snowboard.
Dan, I'll take your word on what you can and can't do in snowboarding.
I don't even think. Oh boy, Anthony Robles.
Wait, we haven't made a call on Alana yet.
I'm just telling you this right now. He's going to be big problems for Oscar Pistorius.
Oh, but how about the
Little Wolf?
How about Head and Hands? Yeah, how about Wolf? How about Little Wolf? Wait, go back. Jumping ahead too much. We have to make a decision before you move on, Christine. I don't know.
Well, I can't find the live action of her accident.
That's fine.
Okay,
but I'm just saying she went on to play basketball in the Paralympics. And see, here's the thing. She's a multiple sport player. She's the Deion Sanders she's the Bo Jackson of girls who can't feel their legs.
True. But the girl Jessica Long that we just put on also is a multiple sport athlete.
She could show up. She could show up for a photo op, but I don't know if she's competing.
Who? Oh.
Alana.
I say Alana's in. She's paralyzed.
All right.
Oh, that's her. This is Alana Nichols' Paralympic gold medal downhill. I mean, dude, she has skis on her arms.
Yeah, she's in 3 skis.
She's a tripod.
Yeah, if I had a ski up my ass also when I went skiing, I would never fall.
Wow,
I think you would, though.
I'm not a good skier, but if I had a ski on my ass, fuck you, Dan. You know I'd do good.
I want you to go down.
You know I've got great core balance.
Yeah, Jay's core balance.
One thing you've always said about me, and we've always agreed on, is that I have great core balance. And now we get on the radio and you're going to turn on me?
I go, Jay, I've tried to push you over while you're sitting down so many times.
Impossible.
It is impossible.
My core balance is...
So you're saying she's not in?
Tits.
I'm saying Alana Nichols is in the Syndome.
She can come.
She have a cup of coffee in the big time?
We'll put a fucking torch in her mouth and she can light the flame of Syndome. We'll have her start at the top of a mountain and we'll fucking let her 3 ski cheat her way through it.
I think she should be in it.
All right. Look, she's your golden buzzer. Fine.
Yeah.
You get her in. You get her in.
I like her.
Yeah, you hang out with a girl who has to sit for her entire sport.
I love it.
Yeah.
Now, on to Anthony Robles, who easily is the master blaster of the Syndome.
I mean, I wouldn't fight this guy.
He was born with only one leg, but then he went on to win the 2010-2011 NCAA Individual Wrestling Championships in the 125-pound weight class.
He is 125 pounds of all torso muscle.
And a left leg that could kick your ass.
No, fuck that.
Dude, that guy's a fucking problem.
No, that guy comes at me standing up, it's a big mistake for him.
You stepping to the left, throwing that jab?
Fuck that, dude. I'm going for the knee. I'm kicking that one knee out.
Yeah, what happens with the three-legged table? Kick one of the other legs out.
That's it, man. Yeah, knock it out. That's it. This guy, the three-legged table's going down.
All three.
I'd fight him, but that's not fair. I'm not in Syndome.
That sound effect was perfect. Just I go, oh, no, Anthony, I got no problem. Anthony, no problem. Hands are up here. Yeah!
Oh, man! My good knee! How many more go? How many more do we have in this?
We have to go.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Was there more in this list? Well, we can pick it back up.
No,
there's more. Oh, yeah, go up. I don't want to see her yet.
Yeah, there's
go
more.
Back to Anthony Robles.
There's more.
We'll close down on Anthony Robles here real quick today. And,
I mean, dude, that dude's, by the way, 125 pounds, he could cut to fight G Money.
But where does his not body start? Do you think in the other leg it's just all dick?
I think, no, you can see right here he doesn't have a hip on his right side. He has no right leg, he just has a left leg.
But does he still have a big old black dick, you think?
Probably.
Damn.
I don't think he was born without a leg, he wasn't born without a dick.
Oh, it's almost like having another leg.
I bet God was even like, hey, I'm sorry about the lack of hips, so here's a little extra.
You think if he bones up, it's a fair fight again?
Yeah. All of a sudden he just gets, when they show those video clips?
His dick is just a knee brace and a sneaker on it?
You know when those when robots get stuck on like rocks or whatever, they show him self-correcting?
Yeah.
That's his boner. It's like, he goes back to me.
Perfect.
What are you doing with these one-legged robot guys?
Anthony Robles.
He's
definitely in.
Dude, are you kidding me? I think right now the top fight is Pistorius versus Robles.
And then, with a heavy undercard on G Money versus
Little Wolf.
We'll wrap this up, when we come back from the break. Yeah. Everybody, it's the Bonfire.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Well, if you know we're doing the Syndome, then you know we have to do LL Cool J, Uncle L. It's the Bonfire. Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. I'm Dan Soder. That's Big J. Oakerson.
The future of the funk.
The future of the funk. It's a Bonfire Lost Tapes. That's right. A Frankenstein Bonfire. One show taken over several days.
One topic, 3 days. But this topic's been so fun.
Yeah, we've been talking about the Syndome. We're talking about handicapped athletes fighting. It started with a MMA match between someone, young G Money.
We're eventually going to have a bracket system once we get our final people.
That is true. I didn't even think of that because we got to set it up.
Yeah.
And Oscar Pistorius.
So we can take you through a recap. Pistorius.
I keep saying that wrong.
Pistorius is in.
Pistorius is, right now, I think that him and the one-legged wrestler from Arizona State.
Wait, go back.
Are the top two. So let's go through it real quick.
We have to go through them real quick.
Oscar Pistorius.
In.
The murderer Blade Runner from South Africa.
Rocky Blair.
Not in.
No. Shrapnel on his leg. Get out
Jim
of here.
Abbott. Definitely
in. One-arm pitcher.
Natalie Dutoit. Of course she's in. She looks like Shrek.
Yeah, she does. David Gerard, irritable bowel syndrome.
Not
Get the Christ out of here.
Glenn Cunningham, burnt legs. Maybe cool for the Thunderdome. Not cool for the Syndome.
He could hold on to the cage on the outside.
And just burn. Oh, yeah. He's more than welcome. Samari Roll, no.
The fuck out epilepsy.
Kyle Maynard, a.k.a. Little Wolf, absolutely.
Little Wolf is he's the poster boy
he's
for Syndome.
He's the one that moves units. Tom Dempsey, Blockfoot.
Get out of here.
Get out of here, you weirdo. Jessica Long, I say yes.
She's hot.
I think.
And she has a lot of medals.
Yeah, I think Jessica Long is in the Syndome.
23, hot, no legs, attainable.
Now, this was the one I put my neck out for, Alana Nichols, who was paralyzed in a snowboarding accident and then did the downhill slalom. I say yes.
And I say she's sitting in a chair and somebody pushes her down a hill.
Now, the man that could maybe upset Oscar Pistorius is Anthony Robles, one-legged NCAA individual wrestling champion in the 125-pound weight, which is also G Money's.
Yeah, I want to see him with that. I hate saying I want to see him naked. I want to see Anthony Robles. Like, I want to see where his dick starts if he has a dick, because it looks like literally like above his belly button. It looks like he just diagonals right to his next leg. It's crazy looking.
So go to,
but he is jacked.
At the Bonfire SXM, we have pictures up of him. Let's keep going through the list and fill this out to finally find out who will be the king of the cinema.
No, here's where we're at. We stopped at him.
Yeah, Tatiana McFadden.
This is our next person we have looked at. Tatiana McFadden is paralyzed from the waist down due to spina bifida.
Spina bifida is a big one. Isn't that the one from Pet Sematary?
No, that was
scoliosis?
No, come on. My mom had meningitis, spinal meningitis. This girl has spina bifida. She's won medals at both the summer and winter Paralympics in track and field and cross-country skiing. Look at those fucking arms. They're jacked.
Jacked. Those are Rambo 2 arms.
I say we put her and the other quaddie in a
like the way 16 seeds play in the NCAA?
We put the 2 chairs not on snow, no advantage for the snow girl.
Yeah.
Maybe a terrain of some sort of gravel where it's going to be hard.
Yeah.
And they just got to fucking whack chairs.
I say, and this is very cruel, but I think this is a way to get into the Syndome.
Yeah.
At the top of 2 hills, you dump them out of their chairs.
Whoever makes it down to the bottom in their chair still.
No, whoever crawls out of that.
Oh.
Alive.
Okay.
It's the Syndome.
It is the Syndome. All right, I'm in.
All right, that's a play-in game?
Yeah, she's in because we need her to take part in this.
In this playoff game. In the play-in game. All right, so she's in. There we go. And I think she'll beat that ass.
Ooh, Chelsea McClammer.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't say what's wrong with her. I mean, other than like, it looks like she's just tits and arms.
I mean, it's just,
when you see the picture, it looks like she's tits and arms, and it looks like her bra ran up. Yeah. But I think what actually is going on is she has small tits, and that's just what's supposed to be the rest of her body, maybe her legs.
But it doesn't say what's wrong with her.
I mean, I'm looking.
I think, is that it? Is that the end of the list?
No.
Oh.
No.
Chelsea McClammer.
Let's find out what's wrong with her.
All right, track and field.
She's a daughter.
5'5", 110 pounds.
She incurred a spinal injury after a car accident at the age of 6.
Okay.
So she's clearly, nothing works except her arms.
Yeah. Clearly
her arms work because she's cranking on that thing. I mean, if we're giving it to all halvesies who have strong arms, we'd be pieces of shit to leave Chelsea McClammer out.
You're absolutely right.
She's in.
She's in. But is she in a play? Is it a 3-way dance now? The play-in game?
Oh, now it's become a murder ball. Now it's getting murder ball out there. I don't know. I mean,
they are in so much better shape than we will ever be.
Yeah, I'll still I'd fight all 3 of them at once.
Dude, they'd crush your legs like last Boy Scout.
Think so? Now when I go running around putting sticks in their chair spokes.
Jay comes in, he's just got 3 twigs, and he goes, "Oh, you haven't met me, the smartest man in the world."
Oh, when I high bridge him?
Dude, when I was...
Just take him at the shoulders and flip the chair back?
When I was 9 years old, Scott Thompson...
She's hot, by the way.
...threw a hockey stick in the front wheel of my bike, and I ate shit over the handlebars.
Oh...
It was rough.
Eating shit over the handlebars sucks when you catch him in the solar plex and then you gotta go.
He threw a hockey stick from his driveway and it skidded and jumped up, went right in, locked up. I flew over.
Dude.
Hottest girl in the world, Renee Herlocker, saw it happen. She lived in my neighborhood. She was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, I think so. I was trying not to cry in front of her. I was like, "Oh, no, he's
fine.
He's just being a dick.
I'm fine." Chelsea McClammer, by the way, go back to those pictures. Smoking hot.
So here comes the question.
Do I leave her out and just have her sit with me at the table of kings? Let me go back to the pictures of her. No, not those. Yeah.
By the way, there's a hot chick in a wheelchair with a door.
Yeah, look at those silly little legs.
Do you know about it, Renee? Oh, yeah, no, she was a Denver Bronco cheerleader.
Who?
The hot girl I grew up with, Renee Herlocker.
Really?
Yeah. Now she's like a mom.
Stop beating your meat. Jacob, what do you think of Chelsea McClammer?
I don't have tolerance for the weak.
No, she's cute.
Do you do it anyway?
Yeah.
What do you mean anyway?
Floppy legs.
Yes.
Yeah?
We've already discussed this.
Would you I'd tie them in a knot around my neck?
I mean, she doesn't have cartoon legs.
No, she does.
No, they're still regular legs.
No, they're all silly. Look at them.
They're not silly. They look fine. She has lovely knees.
They're tiny. No, she's all kneecap. Dan, if you look, put your glasses on. Your glasses are on. Her kneecap is bigger than everything else on her leg.
Go back.
Her legs don't work.
Yeah.
See?
Move your head. Thank you. No. They look...
Lou, turn around and look at that kneecap.
They're fine.
Looks like she's wearing knee pads.
Skin-colored knee pads?
Yeah, they're a little busted up. But
no, it's not that they're busted up. No, she's hot. I'm saying I would do anything she wanted to her. I'm just telling you, he's saying she has nice legs. I'm saying she has legs that have never done anything for years and years. Look, she's 100%
atrophy.
Thanks, doctor.
You're welcome. Hi, I'm Dr. Dan Soder.
From MTV's Guy Hospital.
From MTV's Guy MD. Do you have a problem?
Guy MD.
Do you have a problem with your bro? Do you need me to diagnose it?
Do you need to come in and let me diagnose it? I do. Mental health therapy. Physical therapy. General practitioner.
And I will also always diagnose you as mesothelioma. That way, we can work hand in hand with Sullivan and Sullivan. And what was it?
As vaginal mesh got you down?
I'll rip it out with my bare hands.
Chelsea McClammer's in.
Yeah.
She's so hot, though. I'm not going to want to see her lose.
If you were a high school football coach, you would just call her tits and arms the whole time.
Oh.
You go, tits and arms, get in there.
TNA. Tits and arms.
All right, here we go. Oz Sanchez. 40 years old.
Motorcycle accident. 2001, he went on to win medals in the 2008 and 2012 Paralympic Games. Now, I'll tell you what, in 7 years of being in a wheelchair, this guy won medals at the Paralympic. That's pretty good.
That's very good. He's in. Welcome in.
And he's also an ethnic, so.
Oh, our first robot.
Oh, Melissa Stockwell, iRobot? Oh my God, she has a RoboCop leg. She's definitely in.
We need to check the stats.
Melissa Stockwell lost her left leg in the Iraq War.
What? She's a hero?
She was named USAT Para Triathlete of the Year in 2010. Yeah, she's
I'll tell you
just
this.
in.
Can I say this? I have a new hero. This is who I hope upsets Oscar Mud Knees Pistorius.
By the way, I don't see how badass she is. Pistorius just has the blade.
Damn it.
He just has the blade on the ground.
Yeah.
She's got her blade in a shoe.
Do you think she locks it like a fucking rocket launcher when he's putting on his blades? Does she go, nice work, rookie?
There's no way this chick hauls ass. It's gonna be like, it's a slow run.
Do you think she does? Do you think she turns corners like RoboCop?
I do. She really is like, what's that movie that she's Ex Machina?
Ex Machina.
Christine, do we have anything of her running? Melissa Stockwell?
The inspiring Trump.
Go to the beginning though, because I always love watching the slap dick. Yeah, it's Hollywood. These guys are so corny. What is this? E-Insider? Hollywood Insider? They're like, something. The tone's always this. Melissa. What's her name?
Stockwell.
Melissa Stockwell is a robot, but also a human.
That tone, where they're going to try
but
to
a robot with a heart.
Yeah.
On the scene, we have
We're focusing on Paralympic swimmer Melissa Stockwell, who's featured in a new documentary that takes us through her courageous journey.
Now, don't you look at me. I just want you to look at the
she's a
corner
swimmer.
of the
It looked like she was running.
Yeah. She's Paralympic. I mean, she's doing a handstand.
One leg than I ever would have done with.
I got my number one seed.
Olympic dream started as a nightmare of war.
While the men were out fighting, she got bitten by a bug and got infected back at the camp and lost her leg.
You're like, oh, Jay, come on.
You just have to detract from her girl accomplishment.
Yeah, she was on leave, and a heel broke. She got gangrene.
She broke her ankle, didn't know, got gangrenous, had to lop that sumbitch off. But she was out there in Iraq.
She was a singer at the dances for the
boys. Jacob, stop getting so upset. I know I'm sure she lost her. She's a hero. We have to be able to make jokes, Jacob. It doesn't make sense if we just tell the truth and laugh.
This whole culture is turning into like shit where you have to be taken seriously with everything you say.
I'm with you.
No, you get you see us. I just see your head
fragile.
rattling.
You got fragile
with Comedy Central suits, just pointing fingers and barking at you.
I was making some fresh chocolate chip cookies for the boys after a successful beating of those hijab, of those damn desert dwellers. And they came back, and well, it turned out there was a snake in my pants. Well, it bit my leg, and well, I've been a Paralympic.
Well, it hurt like I can't tell you.
I would curse, but my Johnny would give me a good spanking for that.
Of course you know she's an American hero.
That's hilarious. Heel broke. How'd you lose? Heel broke, snapped a knee, got gangrenous. Had to lop that son-bitch off.
Dude.
What are you using, combat?
Melissa Stockwell is my number 1 seed in the Sin Dome.
You don't have to overdo it now to make
I said at the beginning from watching her move. Look at that.
Let me see. I want to see her, I want to see her jogging around. That's pretty good mobility.
That's just one-legged. I mean, that's like... Oh, I thought that was the actual video.
Me too. Oh no, this fucking chick's turned into a goddamn robot car.
I would love to make a movie about your struggles, but I'm sorry. I think you've been compromised by the robots. I don't know what happened, but I definitely watched Homeland.
I want to trust you, but is that just a robot Lego? Or is that a fucking piece of a robot car?
If you wouldn't mind leaving your leg in the lobby, I can't talk to you. I can't have any robots in my office.
All right, she's in. She's in. Let's get back to the list.
That's the end of the list.
Is that it?
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, dude. Talk about saving the best for last. Don't Vanessa
Is he
Williams
last?
Me. He better be.
You keep assuming there's always
with
the
a
last.
name and...
There's more.
Okay. Well, Jay, let's get to it.
It's kickboxer Baxter Humby.
Let's look up the fights immediately right now.
His right hand was amputated shortly after his birth. He is an IMTC World Super Welterweight Champion and works as a stunt double in Hollywood films. A handless stunt double?
Well, he has to hope that they just keep doing The Fugitive over and over again.
He's a kicker.
Yeah.
He's not a kickboxer.
They go, just avoid the kicks. You go, what about punches?
Watch his legs. I'd say overcompensate, paying attention for the kicks.
I'll tell you this. This is the only time I'll ever tell you this is your corner, man. Drop your hands. Because you just gotta move away from those legs.
He puts a little glove on the nub.
He does.
They tape it onto his nub, Dan. That's crazy looking.
This is him fighting.
And he's tapping them together like that,
Yeah. No, yeah, just to get your hands settled.
Just the red hanging
dude.
Left arm.
Oh. Dude, this guy.
Throw all lefts.
Damn it. Yeah, I got a new number 1 seed.
Come on, really?
This guy, look how he moves. He's gonna tap up his...
What's he gonna do? What's she gonna do if that girl puts her robot leg across the right side of his face?
Oh, dude.
He can't sure as shit block it.
You're right. So
this guy's very open on the left.
So he's gotta move
on his right side.
He's gotta move to his left. Oh, shit! He just knocked the dude out with a solid kick to the head.
I believe that was as staged as the torso
watch
fight.
This. No, it wasn't. One. Oh.
You want to believe in that.
Dude, that's a real knockout. And he's got the coolest name on the list.
He had as much chance as a one-arm man in an ass-kicking contest.
You know what he did? He put his arm up to block his own vision.
You know what he did? He fought a freak of nature. the black guy on the ringside just gets all fucking...
Oh my god, his little nubby is so weird. The glove's upside down on it.
Do you think that's the glove?
You see the gloves, the glove's not the right way, the right direction.
So in between corners, they have to turn it the right way?
Yeah, and retape it up. I'm sorry, man. We gotta put this thing back on. It's like a Lego piece that's spun out.
It's your sweat mixed with the tape, losing the glue. It's gonna pop off mid-round. Do you think that's the glove he uses to tap at the beginning of the round?
Yeah. He goes, all right, if you guys want to touch gloves, do it. He's got to go in weirdly crooked.
He leans in.
Yeah. Here you go. You want to touch it? You want to touch my little arm?
Just tap it. All right.
Touch my little arm.
He's in the Sin Dome.
If he knocked anybody out with the nub ever, he gets a bye. He gets a first round bye.
I would even almost say that he's out of the tournament. He's won his freedom. Baxter Humby, my new number 1 seed. On to Bethany Hamilton, who's the surfer from Australia, got bit by a shark.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Shark girl.
Hawaii.
What did I say?
Australia.
Well, she looks Australian.
She does look Australian.
Oh yeah, big old fish came out of nowhere.
It looks like her face is saying those words.
Oh yeah, no,
fucking cocksucker.
Oh, this is the board I had. It came out of nowhere, bit my entire arm off. I looked at him and I was like, what's wrong with you? He's gone.
She has a sick body still.
Yeah.
Jacob, do you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Rockin' Bonnie.
Piece of shit.
I do it and I wear my hat like a shark's fin, like LL Cool J.
Are you Jacob, what she said the only thing you can do is spit lube that little crease between the nub and her torso?
Yikes.
And you can fuck that. Like titty fuck it, but like nub fuck it?
Ew. She is awesome at surfing.
She is not good at fighting sharks.
Yeah.
She's 0-1.
Real good surfer.
She's 0-1 in shark
She's in the Sin Dome.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
I really feel
Chick still surfs.
I feel like she's going to get bounced early by Ex Machina.
Oh, either that or we have to put her in a fight against a kickboxer.
No way, that kickboxer will work her.
No, they're already in a natural, the wrestling lockup? They're naturally in that because of which arms they're missing. Like you could each put a hand on the other one's nub, and they're just like a complete. They're a parallelogram.
I would make him change his nickname to the Land Shark if he fought her.
Is that it?
That's it. All right. Well, we got them all in there. Who are you taking?
Well, what we'll do is when we come back from break, we'll let's set our brackets.
We'll do brackets. We'll do an East and West division.
Yeah.
We'll do seedings.
Yeah.
So you can know who's seeding in the Sin Dome.
We will figure this all out.
Yeah.
When we come back, only on the Bonfire.
An age as old as time, a competition.
The Sin Dome!
Hello.
Are you not entertained?
Do you want less is more?
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Want to hear me say it? Want to break me down? All right, I'm afraid. For the first time in my life, I'm afraid.
This guy will knock you on your ass. What's the matter with you?
Oh, that ought to do it. That ought to get you hyped up.
If you're not ready to enter the Sin Dome, then you never were built for it.
Oh.
This song is great. I still think it's great.
Oh, Survivor's finest work.
Survivor's. If they would have had, did they have any other? This is it, obviously.
The Search is Over.
That was them?
Yeah. Do you know it?
Yeah. Play The Search is Over.
It's a slowie.
Oh, never mind. I'm confusing it with. Pull up the other Survivor. I'm confusing it with. I don't know this.
Oh, you want to feel it for a verse?
This is the same guys. So this was the song that he wrote. Then he got his ass kicked. Then he wrote Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah.
What comes first or second?
Someone gay bashed him, and then he came back hard.
Yeah, and then he was like, "Oh, cool. I won't love anything. I'll love beating people up. That's what I'm really gonna love."
Chasing a love.
You can't win.
That was just my style.
Guys, I was supposed to do the paperwork for the rights for Rocky 3, and I bought the wrong Survivor song in search of instead of Eye of the Tiger. You guys are gonna be please, someone on the internet put this song to Rocky and Apollo jumping in the ocean.
Oh, yeah. Just him training in general.
Yeah, then it looks real gay. Yeah. If you just put
Actually, we should do is like, when this plays, this song in Rocky 3, it's just the opening credits. When they're showing his career between 2 and 3 going great. Where he's knocking everybody out and like defending the title.
Yeah.
So do that montage.
Yeah.
Do that montage with this song.
With Clubber Lang?
No, it's not a Clubber Lang.
Oh.
The montage at the beginning.
Excuse me, I was confusing with the training montage where they keep cutting back and forth between the gym.
No.
I know when he's knocking everyone out in the newspaper headlines.
Yeah. During that. This would be a hilarious song during that too. Taking a love.
Like, is this movie about a terminally ill boxer?
Now I look into your eyes.
Maybe this is the appropriate Survivor song for the Sin Dome.
Yeah.
It's a hopeful beginning.
You gotta calm them down. They're all goosed up on adrenaline right now.
They're fighting for their lives.
Oh, you got a bunch of sillies out there all hopped up on adrenaline?
It's the Sin Dome. If you're, obviously we took 18 famous athletes who are disabled. We whittled that down.
Sillies.
Sillies. Jay calls them Philly sillies, as in physical silly pants.
Physical silly pantses. Philly sillies.
Philly sillies is just the way to describe handicapped people. But we took, what was the guy with the, we're doing, so this is the lost tapes of the Bonfire. So this is one show recorded over 4 days.
It's become a real thing though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been an intense battle, and I've been dying to get to the end.
The MMA fighter that we started about G Money, G Sauce.
G Money.
No, it was G Money.
Garrett
Holev, who was stopped from fighting David Stefan. That's how this all started. Who has cerebral.
When this picture comes out for everybody, I hope they notice that, like, I think he's trying to look at the camera in his picture.
I keep thinking about who baby oiled him up. Was it his dad? Where he's like, all right, I gotta make you all slippery, buddy.
It's his, what do they call that? His personal attendant?
His nurse?
Yeah, no, they call it something. What do they call on Stern? Bigfoot, his, essential person? His essential person.
Okay.
Look after him.
Had to douse him in baby oil.
All right, G-Money. I'm gonna lube you up now. Do not freak out.
He goes, I cannot take another elbow right to the face.
Are you gonna bite my cheek again? Or am I gonna get this oil on you?
I'm gonna go. Is that okay? I know it's cold.
G-Money wanna look good in the picture?
You wanna look?
G-Money wanna look good in the picture?
Alright, let me rub you down, buddy. It's getting all sloppy and alright, so.
It's going in my belly button.
He goes, fish it out of my belly button. Garrett is on the list. He's in the Sin Dome.
Absolutely in the Sin
Dome.
So,
Christine, if you could start, if you could write down these names and we can start doing rankings and then we can do the actual, and you can play along at home at the Bonfire SXM on Twitter, Instagram.
What does your bracket look like?
Yeah, fill out your own bracket, your Sin Dome bracket. We're going to tell you the seedings. And then you can fill it in.
It's July Madness.
Yeah. And what if we got the money where if things just fell apart that we actually could do this? Society breaks and we're like, dude, good news is we can do the Sin Dome.
They go, it's July Madness. He goes, I think it's March Madness. He goes, oh man, they're retarded.
Yeah, man, come on. They don't know.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that's why we go the 7th month, not the 3rd month. It's
it has to be a prime number or else they'll freak out.
You just put the names down to everyone that made it on the list, and then in like a Word document, and then
Pistorius in.
Pistorius is still a top 5 favorite.
Not for me.
No?
He's out for me.
Does he fight with the blades?
He had to use a gun to fight a woman.
Well, he didn't just fight a woman, he killed her.
Yeah.
So he did the thing all the way. It's the ultimate ass beating. It's murder. Murder, the ultimate ass.
You can't have a sawed off. Man, could you imagine a guy with 2 blade feet running after you with a shotgun?
That's a horror movie.
That really is a horror movie. Or the coolest action movie ever.
Again, him in the mud with a gun chasing you is the stuff that nightmares are made of. Jim Abbott chasing you with a gun is crazy. And he's just got a nub arm.
I know they're going to tape it to that.
Like the kickboxer.
Oh.
He's gonna have a...
The one on kickboxer? Yeah, they just stuff a goddamn glove on his nub.
Do you think they're gonna make him...
uncomfortable.
What's the movie with Bruce Campbell? Army of Darkness?
Evil Dead?
Evil Dead. They're gonna Evil Dead and just put a chainsaw on him? Natalie
Dutoit in.
She's definitely in.
No.
Nope. Glenn Cunningham, Burn Legs is strictly a mascot.
Nope.
Smart Roll can watch.
There
he is.
Little
AKA
Wolf. Now this guy is my early favorite.
Why?
Good luck trying to get me not to go for Little Wolf.
I think he's going to be...
even the evilest villain would have a hard time fighting back to a guy who's scurrying around on nubs.
Pistorius won't. Pistorius will pick him up like a pillow.
Scoop him. Scoop him with that blade.
He's like, shoot, and then start flipping him around. Whoa! Whoa!
Oh!
Wow!
Whoa! Whoa!
Put me down! Put me down! Put me down!
Whoa!
Put me down! Blade legs!
I'm getting so dizzy.
Versus Little Wolf. Little Wolf, I don't think makes it past the first round, but I do think he inspires a lot of people. I mean, this is the Sin Dome.
Tom Dempsey, no.
Tom Dempsey's out. He's got Jessica Long's in.
We said yes, she's hot and she has no shins or feet.
Yeah. She's the female Oscar Pistorius.
And no calves. Yeah, but yes, that's true.
We put them in a play-in game.
Now,
remember?
Alana Nichols.
No, her and 3 others are in a play-in game. So they're like 16 seeds. You got to group her together with the other 3. We'll tell you who win. Yeah, perfect.
Anthony Robles, absolutely.
I mean,
he's not the favorite.
Anthony Robles. And then, Jay's is going to be the promoter trying to see his dick the whole time.
I want to see his dick. I wonder if that's what's in the other leg of his unitard.
Tanya McFadden's in the playoff game. She's in the play-in game.
Now, Tanya McFadden.
Yeah.
Is, she's all nubs in wheelchair. Hauling ass. Chelsea McClammer, we found out,
she's
also pretty hot.
Yeah.
That's tits and arms.
Tits and arms.
Keep the score at home.
And tits and arms are all in a playing game. Oz Sanchez, he's in.
No, didn't we have a problem with Oz Sanchez? Go down.
He what?
I thought he was in the playoff.
Oh, he's in the playoff? He's in the wheelchair playoff?
Again, why? Because, hang on a second, didn't he? Yeah, motorcycle accident 2001.
Yeah, he's in the play-in game.
All right.
Put him in. So the play-in game is almost its own little tournament.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, Melissa Stockwell, of course she's in there.
iRobot.
Yeah, she is definitely in there. Melissa Stockwell.
She has a fake hip.
Yeah, don't remember she injured her foot making those cookies for the boys overseas.
Baxter Humby.
Oh, cool. Guys, everyone's phone should be going off because there's an emergency alert for a flash flood warning.
Really?
I thought someone was calling me, and I'm like, my phone's on Do Not Disturb. Who has the willpower to break through that?
Thank God we're at high ground, guys, or we'd lose Jacob.
No! Avenge me!
Bethany Hamilton is in it.
The Karen is strong!
He goes,
don't worry, I'll be washed away to a better place. One far away. The ocean.
Is that it?
Yep.
And then did you put G Money on there?
No, we gotta add him and the cerebral palsy guy.
The cerebral assassin? Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
We're not putting
6,
in. We're not putting
8,
in
9,
Nub
10.
Kickboxer.
Oh, where's the Christine? You sure you didn't miss the?
No, he wasn't in that.
He wasn't.
No, that was a whole different thing. I think.
How did we find Nub Kickboxer?
Somebody called. It's so funny with these lost tapes being stretched over 2 weeks.
Yeah, you're like
this particular one being stretched over 2 weeks. I don't know. To everybody else, they're yelling. It was David from Arkansas.
Yeah.
It was a minute ago.
There, rewind the show. We're living in real time.
That's Baxter Humby.
Baxter, of course, Baxter Humby.
Was it him?
Yeah.
I have notes.
And they stuck the glove on his.
Baxter Humby's my number one. That's my number one seed.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So even over the one-legged. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Baxter Humby.
Oh yeah, it's with the knockout. Yeah, you're right. That's right. Yeah, it's the little nub thing. You're right. Baxter Humby's in.
He's got cool hair too. He's got Lou Diamond Phillips hair.
Yeah, but like Young Guns 1.
Yeah, that's the best hair.
He's got La Bamba hair.
Yeah, he's got. So that's. Do you have G Money and the Cerebral Assassin?
Cerebral assassin.
But he's got cerebral palsy.
It's probably cerebral.
Yeah.
The cerebral assassin.
Yeah, cerebral.
Terrible.
Yeah, you just go, oh God.
Cerebral the terrible.
Cerebral the terrible should have been his name. How did he not take that? How did he not take that name? I'm mad he didn't take that name.
Cerebral
Fighting in the left corner with a spine disease linked to the brain.
Is that what it is?
Twisted up like an Annie Ann's pretzel.
Standing
noise.
170 pounds of twisted bone and unforgiving God.
For Matt. Cerebral the terrible. I don't remember his name.
Yeah, no, but I think you got it. All right, so this is this everybody? Yeah, we got everybody.
We're missing the...
Oh, G Money and the Cerebral Assassin.
G Money's in there. Is David Steffen the Cerebral Assassin?
Oh, that's every, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, you gotta go up. We have to see how many names we have on this list.
David Steffen. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect. Because then the 4 playoff gets the 12th spot. Or you gotta do 16.
No, we have to go to where's the backup list? That's right there.
Yeah, so it's
gotta be, we break that down to 1. That's its own little tournament. Alana Nichols.
Yeah, but no, go up. So we have 11 names.
Right.
Without that.
And they're going to fight for the 12th spot.
But here's the deal. We need 16 for it to be a proper tournament. You need 4, 8, or 16, 32, or 64 in order to make it a proper tournament bracket. So here's my proposal. I say all 4 get in and we add 1 more athlete. Into the Sin Dome.
We're just opening up doors to everybody now.
No, we have to
find...
What,
we're going to let a Chinaman in?
No. We were walking such a thin line this entire show.
I know.
And Jay at the end just lifted us off it.
Who's not in that we would put in?
Well, we need to find one
put
more.
In Samari roll with his, cause he's got the shits?
No, I wouldn't do that. Maybe Firelegs?
Fire legs doesn't impress me.
He doesn't impress me either. That don't impress me. Oh, your legs have 3rd-degree burns? That don't impress me much.
Hammerfoot, I'm not putting in there.
I'm not putting in. We need one more. We need one more athlete. Jacob, look up disabled athletes.
Christine, look up most retarded athlete ever.
I mean, that might also work better on Google. Oh God, you really are
athlete ever.
But I bet it's going to be with dealing with money.
Dumbest athletes? Oh. It's all saying dumbest. Go down. I don't think these people are dumb.
Yeah, we're not saying they're dumb. They're disabled.
Most disabled.
Most disabled. I'll see if this is the same one. Now this is from, okay, yes.
Got a lot of the same people.
No, they're all, Little Wolf, Bethany Hamilton,
people.
These are all the same people. Who's Tatiana McFadden?
We have her.
Okay. All right, guys. Don't bite my head off.
She's another...
She's a play-in.
Who's Jessica Long?
She's in there. Jessica Long's in there. She's the blonde.
Okay. Oh, she's the hot one. Yeah. Oh, Dick and Rick Hoyt? That's hilarious.
Is this where his dad runs all the marathons? Oh, this one's heartbreaking, but they're in the Syndome.
They're in.
And by the way, we took
the guy who pushes his
son. It is. It's absolutely the guy that pushes his son in marathons.
His spindly son.
Yeah. So the key to beating him is taking out the dad.
I mean, really. I mean, the son essentially is a big human weapon. He's just like a battering ram.
Yeah, but
no, Dick and Rick.
Team Hoyt, Dick and Rick. And I'll tell you this, because if you take out the dad, then it's just, Oh
my God. They're 73 and 51. They still do it.
I mean, it's it's like one of those pieces where you watch it and you start welling up because you're like, this guy loves his son so much.
Oh yeah. Go, give us a little Dick and Rick.
Like I have said before, my dad is my hands and feet. He is the wind beneath my
Prepare
wings.
to die, little wolf.
Dad, run over him. Use me to run over him.
No such word as
my dad's gonna kick your ass.
Hold on, I think he's got
and then push my cock right into your mouth.
Hey, go back a little bit because I think he's got a fucking thick Boston accent.
Yes, you can. And there's no such word as no.
There's no one out there that says I can't take my fucking crippled kid and throw him at you as a distraction and then just start swinging on you. Is that fucking Oscar Pistorius? He's a fucking murderer. Son, wheels go!
I'm gonna whip this fucking cocksucker at you like a goddamn stuffed animal.
Fucking, I put spikes on his tires. It's gonna get fucking hot in there. Welcome to the Syndome. We don't take no fucking shit, kid. Yeah, Team Hoyt's in there.
Dick and Rick. But they count as one person.
They count as Rick. We're good. We got 16. Are all 4 up there? The 4 playing are in.
It's all in.
It's all in.
All right.
So we're going to build our brackets.
Here we go.
Sanchez is in. So here are the top 4 seeds. Let's do top 4 seeds. And then bring it. Oscar Pistorius is a top 4 seed.
Guy committed murder.
Yeah, he's a number 1 seed. Another number 1 seed.
Anthony Robles.
Easily. Anthony Robles. Number 1 seed.
The big, I assume, black dick, muscular guy.
Baxter Humby, another number 1 seed.
Oh, the Humbo's in there.
Oh, Humbo's locking it down. Now this is where it gets difficult.
And what am I, a monster? Dick and Rick.
Okay, yeah.
He's swinging another human at people.
Yeah, you're right. That is hard to beat. That's the new Master Blaster of the Syndome.
Little Wolf, maybe. Little Wolf swinging a kettlebell from his nub, but I can't count that as a formidable weapon.
I hate to say this, but I would put Little Wolf as low as a 4 seed.
Wow.
I'm so sorry.
That's fine.
So, and then we go, so let's just get Garrett. What about G Money? He's a 4 seed.
G Money is a 4 seed?
I mean, against all those other people, those Paralympic athletes?
I know, but you have to understand, some of these people might have a heart. Like, if he was going against, what's the hot Russian chick? Go up. She's a swimmer. Jessica Long. Now, Jessica Long looks like, although she has no legs, go down.
I pray that you give me disabled boy with thick forebrow.
Go up. She's Russian, right?
Yeah, well, she's born in Russia, but in the United States. She's from Russia.
Right. She's from Russia. So she is icy cold, this chick.
I tell you this, if you put that man with caveman face in front of me, I will destroy him. How am I supposed to fight a man that cannot look straight?
Anything I hit, I destroy.
It will be fun to watch me break your weakest before I break your strongest.
So we got to pick the 2 seeds now, right?
Yeah. So that along, the Jessica Long, her being Russian, I think that puts her at number 2.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So Jessica Long, you are the number 2 seed.
In your respective division.
In your respective, we haven't put the brackets together yet. Kyle Maynard is a 4 seed. I'm just going to say it. I'm sorry, Little Wolf. I think you're tough as shit, but.
All right.
I think.
Dutois, 4 seed.
Dutois is a 4 seed?
Jim Abbott's a 2.
Hold on. Abbott's a 2 seed. Dutois is a 3 seed.
Yeah?
Yeah. She's a 3 seed.
No leg swimmer?
Burly though.
Right.
Got a back like a fucking sumbitch.
I forgot. With no legs, she's actually built like the Tasmanian devil.
Natalie Dutois, a.k.a. the Tasmanian devil. Yeah. All right. So Natalie Dutois is a 3 seed. David Steppen, the cerebral assassin.
Cerebral the Terrible?
Cerebral the Terrible is, I'm gonna have to give him, he's the same as G Money. So.
They're both 4s. No, they're 3s.
They're 3s.
They have it a little more together.
You're right. 3 seeds. I think that's very fair. Garrett's a 3 seed.
Yeah.
All right. And then, Melissa Stockwell is another number 2 seed. Remember, she's the American military hero.
And yeah, right here.
Yeah.
She's fucking iRobot.
Yeah, iRobot. Yeah. The RoboCop is a 2 seed.
Absolutely a 2 seed.
And then Bethany Hamilton, I think, is our last 2 seed. I would give it to her.
Really?
The one-armed surfer?
I think she's soft, but all right.
I mean, I kind of fought a Shaq. I think it's kind of a big deal. I took his Shaq and I fought one, Jay. He bit off my damn arm, but I fought a Shaq.
Baxter Humby.
Baxter Humby is a number 1 seed. That motherfucker might win the whole thing.
Yeah, it's possible.
So we have 2-2. We need.
We need one more 3. We need one more.
And we need
3 4s. The rest become 4s.
Well, it was a play-in game, so that would make sense.
Yeah.
So they are all, the rest of them are 4 seeds. Besides, my apologies to Little Wolf, but this is just the fairest way we can do it.
I'm not gonna make it a whole thing.
So we need one of them to be a 3 seed. I'm gonna put Oz Sanchez as a 3 seed.
Me too, because he had the gift of everything he's lost at some point.
Yes. So he kind of knows. So Oz Sanchez is our last number 3 seed.
He starts off with regular strength, not silly strength.
Yeah. And you're saying, is it sexist? And it's like, well, this is already fucked up enough. So yes, it is a little sexist that we have no female number 1 seeds.
Who's the 2? Now let's see. Chelsea McClammer is, I'll be honest with you. Is she a number 2 by accomplishment? I don't know, but she's hot and she'll sell tickets.
Who?
Chelsea McClammer. She's the one we looked at her up. She's another one of the, I think all 3 other girls. Alana Nichols is your, I'm putting her as a 4.
We don't,
Alana Nichols sits down.
Yeah. Alana Nichols is a 4.
Yeah, she's a 4.
All right. Tatiana McFadden's a 4.
Yes. And Chelsea McClammer, because she's going to sell tickets.
Yeah.
She's hot.
I'll tell you this. Why don't we, if we're missing a 2 seed, why don't we bump up Detroit to a 2 seed?
That back, huh?
That back. I got a lot of belief in that back.
All right. And then McClammer becomes a 3.
Yeah. McClammer becomes 3. Now, everyone knows that the Syndome's matchmaker, Dana White doesn't pick the fights, and we don't pick the fights either. We just pick out the seedings. Jacob, we're going to need you to pick one number 4 seed and one number 1 seed and one number 4 seed.
Wait, what are we missing here?
Yeah,
no, McClammer's not.
No, McClammer's got to be. McClammer's not a 2 seed. McClammer's a 4.
No, we're bumping up Dutois.
Yeah, Dutois is a 3. Excuse me.
No,
yeah.
we jumped her up to a 2. This is what you just said.
Oh, wait. Dutois?
Yeah. Because McClammer is going to go with 3.
Yeah, okay. Totally.
Who are we missing? We're missing... Oh. Wait, who the fuck are we missing?
We got everybody. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Oh, Alana Nichols. Wait.
Keep saying like you're saying a lot of nickels.
A lot of nickels. Who are we missing here? Something's wrong.
Jessica Long is our 2 seed.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. There's the list. All right. Yeah, 'cause she's Russian, too, remember?
Okay.
I wouldn't mind bumping Bethany Hamilton to 3 and Oz Sanchez to 2. Just, that feels right to me. How do you guys feel?
Yeah, I'm not a Bethany Hamilton fan, if I'll be honest with you.
I think we gotta move it. I think Oz Sanchez goes up to a 2 seed. And Bethany Hamilton comes down to a 3 seed. But you know what? They're gonna meet in the first round regardless.
People have been pointing out to me that I say, if I'm being honest with you, a lot.
Okay.
One person said I'm one of the only people in the world who's not a tool who says it, so that was nice.
I don't find it. I used to say, I like to imagine. I said that a lot, and someone called me out, and I stopped saying it. When I do a voice, I like to imagine, and then I'm like, that does sound incredibly douchey.
All right.
I like to picture a world where anything is possible.
We have to let people get out of their cars, and I know there's a lot of money riding on this. So, let's do this.
Let's do this. Jacob, pick the first round, 1 seed versus 4 seed. Oscar Pistorius versus who?
On the 4 seed?
Yeah.
I'm going Kyle Maynard.
You're going Little Wolf versus the Murderer?
Jeez.
That's a tough way to go, but all right. Pistorius versus Little Wolf Kyle Maynard. That's the first matchup.
All right. That we give me and you will give our reasons why we're voting. If we're not unanimous, it goes
Can I say, because I don't know brackets as well, so are you saying I shouldn't go big guns right off the top?
Doesn't matter. You're the matchmaker. If you think that's going to be the
Kyle
fight,
Maynard is.
If you think that fight's going to sell a lot of tickets,
Oh my God!
It's about the pay-per-view buys.
All right, here we go.
You're the Don King of the Bonfire.
Blades versus no limbs.
Yeah.
Real quick, we give our reasons, and then if we're not unanimous, we take it to a vote in the room.
Should we go through, do all the matches, and then pick? So as it goes through, let's go through and pick. Let's have Jacob pick the matches, and then we'll break the tournament down as it goes.
Go ahead. Okay.
So Jacob,
now 2 versus a 3.
Now you need to pick a 2 versus a 3. It's deciding.
Jacob.
He's in thought.
It's a radio show. Talk it out.
Yeah, you can talk it out. This is an audio.
Jim Abbott, I love the glove on the nub.
Well, that glove's gone in Syndome. Don't think about it like that.
But it might be like, a mace or something like that.
True. We can put a weapon on him, like we said.
Maybe
it
duct
doesn't
tape
have
a
it
battle.
again. I'm blanking on Oz Sanchez does.
No, you need to pick a 3 seed. So you've picked Abbott. So who's going to be the 3 seed that he fights?
Oh. As far as 3 seed.
Yes.
I'm going Garrett.
You're gonna go G Money. I'll tell you this. He did start the whole Syndome. You gotta get him in the first 3 fights in order for people to watch.
I got you.
All right, so.
That was a fight that was canceled, but not here.
True. Now you gotta pick another number 1 seed, so it's Team Hoyt, Dick versus Rick, aka Master Blaster. Who are they fighting from the 4 seed? Team Hoyt.
So difficult.
Well, let's talk it out. What are you thinking? Alana Nichols?
Show your work.
Chelsea McClammer. Again, these are all women in wheelchairs with very powerful arms. It's wheelchair versus wheelchair.
All 3 men are in wheelchairs. One of them has ski poles.
Yeah. And again, they're going against father-son duo in a wheelchair, which means the dad can just take him.
Take out the dad.
Yeah,
first.
but they can jam. But what he can do is he can jam his son into him and then just fucking rain down on him.
Outside of Little Wolf going against Dick and Rick, this is basically 2 wheelchairs bashing into each other.
This is murder ball.
I'm going to go Alana Nichols.
You're going to go Alana Nichols.
Okay.
That's a big one. That's a big fucking match.
I feel like that's an easy. I think that's a walkthrough for Dick and Rick.
You really think so?
I'm not going to make it a thing.
You really think there's going to be? Okay.
I'll explain my brackets when it's time to explain my brackets.
All right, another 2 versus another 3. So we're going Melissa Stockwell, the one-legged runner, a.k.a. RoboCop, a.k.a. American Hero.
iRobot.
A.k.a. iRobot. Who is iRobot taking on, Jacob?
Let me tell you, I am going to go Bethany Hamilton on this one.
You're going to go the one-armed surfer.
All right. She's like, Miss, I respect your patriotism, but I've got to kill you. I'm going to take that damn robot leg off and beat you with it.
All right.
Another number 1.
All right, now we're down to
Anthony Robles,
Arizona State wrestler. Jay really wants to know what this dick situation is.
Just real geeked up on this guy's dick.
Yeah. And then who is he taking on? Tatiana McFadden or Chelsea McClammer? Now let me tell you,
who are you feeding to him?
Yeah, well, here's my deal, and we'll get to it more. I think this is a trap game for fucking Robles.
Nah, they was good fighters, but they wasn't top notch.
It was tomato cans.
On this one, I'm thinking Chelsea.
You want Chelsea McClammer.
Ooh, you want to see her get that pretty face rearranged because she won't have you, and now you're attacking her.
Now, okay, we get
I like it.
So it's Anthony Robles versus Chelsea McClammer in the final match of the tournament. Or no, the second to last match. Oh, I'm sorry. There's 3 more matches. I'm dumb.
Chelsea McClammer.
Oz Sanchez, Jacob, who do you got him going against? You have Natalie Dutois, and you also have the cerebral assassin, David Steffen.
God, I do want to see the David Steffen on that one.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Oz Sanchez, David Steffen.
Cerebral to terrible.
Cerebral to terrible is such a great name. That's such a great name for a fighter.
Wow. Christine wrote it in this, by the way, even at insult to injury. She wrote David Steffen, cerebral ass.
Yeah. She just hates him.
Instead of assassin. Okay. So we got the cerebral. All right. Now we're looking for Baxter Humby.
My guy. My
going
dog
against Tatiana McFadden.
Oh, boy.
Yet another, a one-arm boxer versus a wheelchair lady.
But here's the deal.
I can't call it.
His kicks are deadly. But she could run over his feet. And then,
if God forbid,
well, we'll break this down in a little. Let's get to this. All right, and then finally, the last fight is Jessica Long, the swimmer, taking on Natalie Dutois.
That's a headline, by the way.
What?
That's a headline fight.
That closes out the first round because people are going to want to see that.
I mean, that sells tickets. That one.
Yes.
All right, let's start rolling through this.
All right, let's break down this tournament.
We'll go quick.
Here it is, the beginning of the first ever Bonfire Single Battle to the Death tournament of physically, mentally, and emotionally disabled athletes.
The search is over. You were right before my eyes.
Here we go.
Let's go through it.
First fight, Oscar Pistorius versus Little Wolf, Kyle Maynard. Jay, break it down.
I'm going to surprise you here.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the Wolf. I'll tell you why.
Please do.
We made all the jokes about him getting hooked by the blades and everything, but I think, honestly, I don't think Pistorius can get low with those blades.
Can I tell you why?
So I say, Little Wolf can make him get tangled up or something.
Okay.
And goes down, and then once it's a ground game, it's over. The Little Wolf's putting you to sleep.
All right. Here's why I will disagree with you. And I say Pistorius pulls an unconventional move, takes off his blades so he can get closer to the ground. And now he's fighting.
But you don't think the Little Wolf's a little what he's doing more in that situation?
He's jumping in a swamp with a gator. But I think Pistorius can ride him, get on his back. If he could take his back with his arms.
Pistorius has arms.
And then he can just ground and pound, and he's got those powerful real Olympic arms.
Yeah, Little Wolf's got these little flipper things.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't think Pistorius will be grossed out by his nubs touching him because he has his own nubs, which he has rubbed several times and gotten used to the feel of the end of a nub.
I hate to do it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I won't be sending this to a vote. I'm gonna flip flop.
You're gonna say Pistorius.
Yeah.
So Oscar Pistorius moves on in the first round of the Sindo. Kyle Maynard will be back on mic. We're gonna bring him in. We're gonna check in with him. He's definitely the people's favorite.
Yeah.
So you want to keep him around. Next match.
Jim Abbott, one-arm pitcher versus G-Money, Down syndrome MMA.
This is a runaway for Abbott, I think.
Wow. Okay. I will tell you why I say G-Money here is because if he's not an idiot, you can tell him to attack left only, and then he's got nothing. No one's coming at him. And I know he's, a Down syndrome MMA guy, but again, he might have a little bit of strength, and I think he can take Jim Abbott. I do.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm flip-flopping. I think we'll see G-Money in the fucking semis with Oscar Pistorius.
That's right. Okay.
Oscar Pistorius versus G-Money in one bracket. To the final four, the semifinals he goes. Next, number 1.
No-brainer.
Versus number 4, we got Team Hoyt. That's Dick and Rick versus Alana Nichols.
No-brainer. That's Dick and Rick all the way.
Absolutely.
I don't even know what explanation I have to give.
I'll tell you this.
While she's got fucking Rick's crazy long-wheeled wheelchair smashed in between her stupid racing thing, The dad's over there just like
teeing off.
Vietnam vet wailing on her.
Just pulling a lot of hits.
And he comes from a time where you did not have to respect a lady.
Yeah, he steps through a punch on a woman, not like the modern man.
Oh no, he wants you to remember the lesson.
He snaps the hips when he's letting it go. Also,
turns into it.
Depending if we see it in one round, in the first round or in the semifinals, possibly he'll save it for the finals. The old human blanket where he takes his son, puts him on the people, and then jams the wheelchair into him as then he goes for the attack. It's a clear Dick and Rick move.
It's classic Dick and Rick.
It's called the Boston blanket.
All right, Dick and Rick take that one. Melissa Stockwell, that's iRobot versus One-Armed Surfer.
Yeah.
I'm going with iRobot on this one. I bet that leg can kick you through a fucking plaster wall.
Even if she takes it off, she's jacked. I think she's just ripping apart that. Awesome. And I'll tell you this, surfers, they're too nice. What's that?
Strong legs.
Yeah, strong legs, but I'll tell you this, they're too nice.
Not stronger than a fucking robot,
yeah,
Jacob.
Melissa Stockwell's war-torn. She lost it in a war. This girl's lost to a shark.
Yeah,
and she's
Bethany Hamilton's like a hang looser.
I let the ocean go and I just forgave that shark.
And then Melissa Stockwell's like, every day I wake up and think about that damn Habib that took my goddamn leg.
Chelsea McClammer versus Anthony Robles. That's going definitely to Robles. I'll say
but let me say that could be a trap match for Robles because McClammer could jam him in his one leg, and if he injures that leg, he's all top. However, I will say he is a Division I wrestler.
I just say she's a big titty white girl, and if they do get that close, she's going to want to kiss him. So
true, he is a sexy black man.
Before you know it, he's laying that big fucking donkey dick down in her lap.
Well, no, that's after the fight, and he goes, hey.
No, I'm saying if they mix it up.
Okay.
She's going to feel it. It's just dangling in that other leg.
Yeah, Robles moves on. Number 1 seed, back in it. So far, all 3 number 1 seeds have advanced in the Sin Dome. He'll be taking on, our next match. Oz Sanchez versus the Cerebral the Terrible, David Steffen.
It's going right to Cerebral the Terrible for me.
Is it?
Yeah,
I think Oz Sanchez is a tough man to beat.
You might be right about that.
So I think we got to take this to
I'm not a big Sanchez fan.
You know what? I have came around on Oz Sanchez.
All right, quick votes.
So we got to go to the 3 judges.
Sanchez or Cerebral the Terrible?
Lou, Christine, and Jacob. You're the breakup. Who do you got?
I'm still with David Steffen there.
You got the Cerebral the Terrible.
Lou.
Cerebral Terrible.
Cerebral the Terrible sweeps the judges?
Sweeps.
Y'all are crazy, but Cerebral the Terrible moves on in a stunning upset. Finally, our last number 1 seed of the tournament.
This doesn't even need a conversation.
We don't even need to start this. This is Baxter Humby, a.k.a. the one-armed kickboxer, versus Tatiana McFadden. Tatiana, thanks for coming out. Keep the jacket, but you're not moving on.
Yeah, that is a wrap.
That's a wrap. I mean, I don't even think Humby goes more than a minute in the Sin Dome. Snaps up a couple of kicks. By the way, she's sitting in a wheelchair, so she's teed up like T-ball.
Yeah.
That head's going to come right off her head.
I mean, she's going to be wheels up when that's over.
That's what Humby's training motto is the entire time he's in camp. Wheels up.
Wheels up. I want you to kick her until her wheels are up.
I want you to kick her again and again until...
They want to jackknife everyone. Jackknife them.
Jackknife her. Now here, a big one. And I do have my pick.
All right. Jessica Long, the swimmer, the Paralympic swimmer.
Icy Russian swimmer.
The woman who runs to fight G-Money just for the sport. And
Natalie Duchois, the back of Brock Lesnar.
Oh man, she really is built like fucking Tom Rathman.
She's built like SpongeBob SquarePants.
I'll go first because you already knew.
Sure.
Natalie Dutoit. I think it becomes a real game of who goes to the ground, and I think Dutoit gets her on the ground, even over the icy Russian. I think Dutoit pulls this out.
I'm gonna go Jessica Long because she's got that icy Russian thing, and I feel like when they get in there, I think Dutoit is gonna tire her out. She's very bulky.
True, she could gas.
She's gonna tire her out, and then Jessica Long looks like, as she just waits there, like blank stared.
Yeah.
Until she tires out, and then she's gonna headbutt Natalie Duchois to death, like in her face. Like cave her face.
You know what?
And then walks off.
I'm switching my decision. Jessica Long moves on. The icy Russian to meet Baxter Humby in the semifinals.
Humby?
Or, excuse me, in the quarterfinals, or... there's 4 fights left, so this is the quarterfinals.
And we gotta go quick.
All right. First match. Oscar Pistorius
versus G Money.
Oh, this is. I know you want to go quick, but
yeah, I'm gonna Pistorius.
Yeah,
to me that's Pistorius. That's an easy one.
Pistorius is a killer. He's shown that he won't even blink at G Money having Down syndrome.
Yeah, I don't think it matters. Yeah, he's definitely okay attacking the weaker.
And here's a fucking great one. Man, this is worth the money alone. Dick and Rick, Team Hoyt versus Melissa Stockwell, the one-legged runner. Can I tell you this?
Go ahead. Yeah.
I think it's a stunning upset. I think Stockwell takes it.
I'm
let me tell you what she's going to do. She unhooks the robot leg, swings it like a baseball bat, takes out the dad, and then it's just clean eaten.
I say she jumps onto the wheelchair, straddles Rick,
okay,
levels Dick with the robot leg, and then just ground and pounds.
I mean, and at that point, it's just cookie dough in a chair.
Yeah. I mean, you're really, honest to God, you're just kneading them at that point. I mean, you're pounding them down like you're gonna make Rick Hoyt Payard. Rick Prest.
Jesus Christ. The imaging is so fucked up in my head.
Yeah.
All right. So that's it. I mean, Melissa Stockwell moves on to the semifinals against number 1 seed Oscar Pistorius. Next match is Anthony Robles, the one-legged wrestler from ASU, versus David Steffen, the cerebral the terrible. I go Robles all day, every day.
I think it's Robles. I think he shows no mercy. I think he, just goes this guy full tilt.
Yeah.
And he's black.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. That just means that...
Not in a fight, generally. No. If I'm like tossing up if I'm looking for a third reason, I can always say, well, he's black.
Well, final match of the quarterfinals, Baxter Humby versus Jessica Long. Wow. I mean, I'm going Humby all day, every day. I don't think the icy Russianness could stop. I think Baxter Humby came up fighting in Thailand where they're as dead-eyed as Russia.
See, now, I'll tell you where I'd go against Jessica Long.
Okay.
If we ended up letting Dempsey in, the kicker, with the block foot, so you can nail her. She's low.
True.
And if she catches one of those kicks again, dude, she's icy. I feel like she's gonna go through him. I'm gonna go with Jessica Long.
I disagree. I think Humby, he lays some Muay Thai kicks to her and just smack.
Okay.
Smack, and I don't think she can stop all of them. She can't stop all of them. Let's go to the judges. Jacob, who do you got?
I gotta go with Baxter on this.
Baxter Humby, 1 vote.
Lou,
who do you got?
Terrible to terrible.
No, that's not him. He's not in this fight. He's already gone.
Baxter Humby.
Baxter Humby it is.
He just said a name.
Christine picks Baxter Humby, right, so he goes to the finals. 2-1.
Here it is.
3 out of the 4 1 seeds got it. So here we go. Melissa Stockwell versus Oscar Pistorius in the first semifinals. I'm going to tell you this right now. She's a goddamn American war hero. I'm going Melissa Stockwell. I think she revenges Oscar Pistorius' girlfriend's murder by beating and killing Oscar Pistorius.
She's a strong woman who has to stick up for a model who got killed.
Yes.
Melissa Stockwell. Yes. And I believe her robot legs will bend his robot shit.
Yeah.
He only has blades. She's got a full-blown RoboCop.
And she just steps on both of them at the same time.
Yeah.
And then kills them.
Yeah.
All right. Melissa Stockwell is the first or one of the final 2 in the Sin Dome. Anthony Robles versus Baxter Humby. Man, we were waiting for this one.
This is a toughie.
Classic top versus bottom.
This is a toughie.
I don't know where to go. I don't mean in the game.
I'm going to go purely by size. I'm going to say Baxter Humby's kicks won't hurt as much as Robles.
What if he takes out his one leg, though, and then he takes him out, and then he's just got him on?
I think Robles knows at this point what he's got to do to get somebody to get in on somebody.
Can I surprise you right now?
Sure.
I'm going Robles all day.
Yeah.
I think he takes Humby to the ground, and Humby can't handle it.
I think you're right.
And it's an all-American final in the Sin Dome. Now, our final.
War hero versus college hero.
College hero versus war hero.
Oof. He's got one leg and fights that way. She keeps a robot leg.
It's gotta go. We gotta go Anthony Robles.
I'm not gonna do that. I'll be honest. For the first time, I think I found somebody.
What?
I think the robot leg's gonna do it. I think he's gonna try to sweep. He's gonna hurt himself on the metal. And then when she's down, like I think she's going to take it. I think that foot can do some stomping. You ever see when they show Terminator feet like hit the ground?
Yes,
how
the human skull.
It crushes a skull and like it doesn't even look like it would be that heavy, but like they're just that powerful.
I gotta go to the judges.
Okay, it's up to the judges. I like this. I like this how it comes down.
And give us the reason why you're picking them. Anthony Robles or Melissa Stockwell? The one-legged wrestler versus the one-legged war hero.
I think I am going to lean towards Anthony Robles. And
all right,
he's got that
big old dick.
That big dick too.
Yeah.
I don't know why what that's going to do, but I don't know.
Well, maybe he jams into a robot leg and shorts the whole thing out.
Oh, he fucks the robot leg to death.
It's possible. All right, so we got one for Anthony Robles. Lou?
I haven't been paying a lot of attention, but I'm going to vote for the woman.
Okay. Christine.
Robles, because he's a wrestler and she's a swimmer.
Boom.
She's a runner.
Or a runner.
Runner. But that's good logic.
Okay.
Strong legs. So
the winner
of the first ever Bonfire Sindo, the survivor of everyone that came through, Anthony Robles.
Anthony Tony Big Dick Robles.
Anthony Hip Penis Robles.
He is a champion.
I hope you guys enjoyed this Lost Tapes episode.
This is pretty much what's going to be every Thursday, so we hope you enjoyed it.
We'll be back again live soon.
Back Monday live at the Bonfire, SXM on Twitter, Instagram. Thank you guys for listening. We love you.